94.44 FAFM, Mason City. America's best music, AM 1490 and 96.7 FM, KRIB.
It's time now for coverage of the Clear Lake Lions on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and KRIBAM.com. This Clear Lake Lions coverage is brought to you by CLTEL, North Iowa Area Community College, D&D Sales, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Iowa Specialty Hospital, Johnson Heating and Air, Glenn's Tire, Bank Iowa, Hawkeye Auto Body, and Window World. Now, with all the play-by-play action of the Clear Lake Lions, here's Bob Fisher.
Top of the evening, everybody. Welcome to the Lions Gymnasium in Clear Lake. Clear Lake Lions basketball is on the air here on KRIB. Live online as well with video coverage on our KRIB Sports YouTube page. You can find it by heading to KRIBAM.com. Clear Lake and Algona on this North Central Conference doubleheader. Of course, the girls have played once already. Back on the 12th of December, if I remember correctly. Let's look at the date. That is correct. And for Clear Lake, it was a contest. That it was a come from behind victory in that one to a then-ranked Algona basketball club, as the Lions outscored Algona 22-10 in the fourth quarter to beat the Bulldogs 46-42. On that night for Clear Lake, it was Chase Lanaley with 14, Taylor Schwinn had 13, Alex Tice had 8, and Ashley Amble had 7 to lead the way. Amble also had 11 rebounds and 4 blocks in that contest. Looking at the conference standings right now, Clear Lake at 6-0 in the conference. Algona is a game behind at 5-1. Then it's St. Edmund and Iowa Falls, Alden at 4-2. And then the bottom half of the conference has Humboldt and Webster City at 2-4. Hampton-Dumont Cal at 1-5. Clearing Gulffield Dow's at 0-6. Clear Lake has not played since last Monday when they picked up a 49-39 victory over Roland Story here in non-conference play. For Algona, they played at Spencer back on Saturday, and they pulled off a 60-43 victory in that one. Last week as well, they played a couple of ball games. As well, I'll take that back. They had the they were off on Tuesday night. Getting my dates correct here, and they've had a gap. They played Saturday and then Saturday, last Saturday, a week ago Saturday. Now they play Clear Lake here in this North Central Conference contest. In the rest of the North Central Conference tonight, it is Webster City and Hampton-Dumont Cal, Clearing Gulffield Dow's at Humboldt, St. Edmund at Iowa Falls Alden. We'll have the starters between Clear Lake and Algona. After this, you're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB, watching live online at KRIBAM.com on the KRIB Sports YouTube page.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing, embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Clear Lake and Algona on the girls' game here on KRIB and KRIBAM.com as we get ready for this matchup of the North Central Conference. And we give you the starting lineups. First of all, for the Lions of Clear Lake, it's Alex Tice at 5'5" and a senior. Tice shooting 27% from the field, 23% from three-point range, 33% from the free throw line. She's averaging 3.8 points and 3.3 rebounds per game. Tice at 5'5" and a senior. Aspen Hill at 5'5" and a sophomore. 1.9 points, 2.6 assists. Shooting 23% from the field. Taylor Schwen at 5'8" and a junior. Schwen, 7.5 points, 4.8 rebounds per contest. Shooting 28% from the field, 17% from three-point range, and 36% from the free throw line. For Schwen, the 5'8" junior. Jacelyn Ainley at 5'9" and a sophomore. 15.1 points, 6.2 rebounds, just under 4 assists per game, and just under 4 steals as well. Shooting just under 50% from the field in total, 40% from three-point range, 65% for the free throw line for Ainley, the 5'9" sophomore. And Ashley Ambles rounds out the starting lineup for Clear Lake, the 6'4" senior. 10.2 points per game, 7.6 rebounds, averaging 3 block shots per contest, shooting 59% from the field and 67% from the free throw line. So those are the starters for the Lions of Clear Lake. For the Bulldogs of Algona, it looks like this. Taylor Van Otterloo at 5'8" and a junior. 2.1 points, 3.5 rebounds, just over 4 assists per game. Shooting 21% from the field, 21% from three-point range, and 50% from the free throw line. Bella Jo Dunning at 5'7" and a junior. 10.3 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists and 2 steals per game. Shooting 35% from the field, 19% from three-point range, and 61% from the free throw line. For Dunning, the 5'7" junior. Hayden McLaughlin at 5'11" and a junior. 16.9 points, 5.4 rebounds to lead the way for Algona. 45% from the field, 30% from three-point range, and 81% from the free throw line. Maya Lentz at 5'10" and a junior. 6.7 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 2.5 assists per contest. Shooting 35% from the field, 25% from three-point range, and 43% from the free throw line. And Emma Spear rounds out the lineup at 5'4" and a junior. 2.3 points, 3.5 rebounds, 3 assists per game, shooting 38% from the field, 25% from three-point range, and 75% from the free throw line for Spear, the 5'4" junior. Clear Lake shooting 39% from the field. Algona shooting 40% from the field. The Lions shooting 25% from three-point range with 55 made threes. For Algona, they're shooting 26% from three-point range on 62 made threes. The free throw line, Clear Lake 56%. The advantage is to Algona shooting just under 70%. Lions averaging 31 rebounds per contest, and it's actually the same exact average right down to the 10th. 30.7 rebounds for Clear Lake, 30.7 rebounds for Algona. And both teams averaging in the neighborhood of 54 to 55 points per game. It is Clear Lake averaging 54.7 points per contest, 54.2 points per contest for Algona. Once again, a key conference game here tonight in the North Central Conference. As the Lions at 6-0 in the conference, Algona's a game back. And they obviously want some revenge here tonight in that tough loss that they suffered to the hands of Clear Lake with that loss of 46-42 back on December 12th with that fourth quarter. That went all the Lions' way and did not go the Bulldogs' way. Sediment and Iowa Falls Alden 2 games back of the conference. Of course, the Iowa Falls Alden game was postponed the other night on Friday night. That'll be made up on Monday, January 26th. as they've rescheduled that one. And it sounds like that we may have some shifting of schedules coming up as we go later in the week with Friday night's games. We'll double check that to make sure it's official before we make an announcement, but those may be moved as well. But now it is time now for our national anthem before tonight's Clear Lake and Algona doubleheader here from the Clear Lake High School Gymnasium. National anthem with a dramatic pause in the recording as we get this doubleheader underway between Clear Lake and Algona here on KRIB and KRIBAM.com. Clear Lake 9-1 overall, Algona 8-4. The Bulldogs' losses have been to Clear Lake, Forest City in the first game of the season, the ranked Forest City team. Then to Clear Lake, they lost to Bishop Garrigan, and they lost to Garner Hayfield Ventura by 6 back on January 10th. So 3 of the 4 losses for Algona have been against teams that are currently ranked. Ashley Amble will jump setter for Clear Lake. And Hayden McLaughlin will jump setter for Algona. So we get this North Central Conference doubleheader underway. Pinball's around on the tip, and it's controlled by Clear Lake. Across the timeline, Ainley quickly to the right side for Tice, who dumps it in on the right side, and she cannot make the shot from the right side of the key. She gets her own rebound, and it's played around to the left quarter. Here is Ainley, a 3 up and no good. And the rebound controlled by Van Otterloo for Algona. Quickly skipped ahead, down to McLaughlin. Layup left side and good. McLaughlin with the first 2 of the night. Algona with a 2-0 lead, 30 seconds into the contest. Across the timeline, Ainley up the key and charged the call on Ainley. She ran into the defender, who's planted solidly on the right side of the key. It's going to be out of bounds for Algona with full court pressure in the backcourt. Pass tipped but controlled by the Bulldogs, who advance into the front court. Pass to the left side. There's a 3 on the way. Up and no good from the left wing for Bella Jo Dunning. Rebound to the right quarter. Controlled by Amble for Clear Lake. She'll skip it ahead to Schwen. Schwen across the timeline at the top of the key. Plays it over the right quarter for Tice. Back out to the wing for Schwen. Schwen inside for Amble. And it's tipped out of her hands, but tipped back out and around. Schwen will step along on the right wing and lays it up and no good. And the rebound controlled by the Bulldogs by Limbaugh, but it's stolen away by Schwen. And she lays it in. Schwen with her first 2. We're tied at 2 with 6:50 to go here in the first quarter. Backcourt pressure, but the Bulldogs beat the press, and the pass open on the left side was Bella Jo Dunning to make the layup. 4-2 Bulldogs. 6:35 to go here in the first quarter. Haley on top around a pick of Amble. Up left side of the key, kicks it out. Here's a 3 from Hill, up and no good. And the rebound controlled for Van Otterloo for Algona. She'll bring it up court, quickly pushing it ahead left side. Dunning will spin toward the lane from the left wing. Throws it up, no good. Amble the rebound for Clear Lake. Hands it off to Ainley. Ainley across center court. Sets it up between the rings. And she will dribble on the right side and back out on the right wing. Skipped across for Hill. Hill left wing, out top for Schwen. Schwen back to Hill left quarter. Back out to Schwen. Lines up a 23-footer. Left wing up and good. Taylor Schwen with 5. 5-4 Clear Lake. 5:50 to go here in the first. McLaughlin gets into the front court. Plays it ahead for Limbaugh. Left wing from 18. Got it. Limbaugh's first 2. Cuts the line lead to 5-4 with 5:35 to go here in the first. Ainley. Across the timeline, right side. She'll dribble toward the free throw line, back out to Schwen. Schwen dribbles in from the top of the key. Whistle and a foul called on Algona. It's the team's first. Emma Spears first, and out of bounds for Clear Lake on the right baseline. On the inbound, played out. Schwen gets it. Oh, should have been an over and back call, I think, but no call. Here is Hill driving for the left quarter. Scoop shot up, no good. Rebound tipped around. Amble, left side glass up and good on the rebound. Amble with her first 2. 7-6. Whistle and a travel call in the backcourt on the Bulldogs. It'll be out of bounds for Clear Lake. Lions with their first substitution. Schwen out, Lily Beersford in for the Lions. 5:02 to go in the first. Out of bounds left sideline, inbound in the backcourt for Ainley. Ainley back to the front side, dribbles around a pick on the right side. Up the key, tipped around over her hands. It's out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake on the left baseline. Ainley will trigger it in. Not before Algona substitutes. Maya Lentz will check in. And on the inbound, Ainley gets a return pass to the left quarter. The three-pointer no good. Amble fights for the rebound and is controlled by Limbaugh for Algona. She'll play it ahead to Van Otterloo. Play to the left side for Lentz. Lentz pulls up the dribble on the left wing, skips it across for Van Otterloo. Back over to Limbaugh. Limbaugh at the top of the key, back over the right side for Van Otterloo. Kick back out top for McLaughlin. McLaughlin tries to drive. She loses the basketball. It's going to be out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake. Van Otterloo, Maddie Reiser will check in for Clear Lake to replace Aspen Hill. Lines inbound on the backcourt, up by 1. 7-6. Across the timeline for Ainley to the top of the key. Hands it off to Beersford. Drives on the right side. Its shot is blocked away, and it goes out of bounds on the right baseline. They're actually going to make the inbound spot on the left baseline. Either way, Clear Lake basketball. Skip back out. Beersford, top of the key. Dumps it back in. It's off the mark, tipped away, but controlled by Tice. She'll try to kick it to the left quarter. It's tipped away by Algona. And they'll bring it up court. Skip pass, tipped. And it's going to be controlled by Reiser for Clear Lake. Reiser drives. She'll play it across. The layup up and no good for Ainley. And the rebound controlled by Spear for Algona. She'll bring it up court. Play it off to the left side wing. Van Otterloo down to the quarter. Here's a left to a corner 3. No good for Lentz. And the rebound controlled by Amble for Clear Lake. Amble to Ainley. Ainley drives. Kicks it back out. Tice lines up a 3 from the left wing. Got it. Alex with her first 3 of the night. Lions take a 10-6 lead. 3:33 to go here in the first on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Across the timeline, right side, Limbaugh. Limbaugh plays it back out to Lentz. Lentz across left side for McLaughlin. Her pass inside, tip it controlled, and here's a hook shot up and no good for McLaughlin. Rebound no good by Limbaugh. The rebound controlled by Ainley this time for Clear Lake. Ainley up court to the top of the key. Dribbles in right side of the key, tries to throw one up. She got fouled. She'll step to the line to shoot a pair. Bulldogs' second team foul.
Bulldog foul number 23.
And the first on Hayden McLaughlin. Jacelyn Ainley to the line, where she is 31 of 48 on the year, 65%. Lions with their first 2 free throws of the night. First 2 free throws for either squad. First one's up and good. Schwan back in. Also see Gwen Grimm come in for Clear Lake, the 6-foot freshman. Clear Lake 11, Algona 6, 3:07 to go in the quarter. Second one up, that's good. So Ainley 2 for 2 on the trip. And it's 12-6. Backcourt pressure by the Lions. Algona trying to move it up court. As the pass to Van Otterloo, she brings it across the timeline. Take that back. It's Gabby Van Anker who checked into the lineup at the dead ball. Whistle. Down low. Looks like we've got a foul on Clear Lake.
Line foul number 11, Taylor Schwinn.
And it's going to be on Taylor Schwinn. It's her first and the team's second. Out of bounds, right baseline. Skipped out. Top. Bounce pass back in. Tipped away by Grimm, but controlled by McLaughlin. Work back around to the top of the key and shoveled inside. Up and good for Van Eycker on the layup.
That's it by Gabby Van Eycker.
12-8. Clear Lake, 2:34 to go here in the first. Schwen on top. Drifts off to the right. And she'll line up a 3. Got it. Taylor's second triple. She was left alone. She's got 8. 15-8. On the other end, Dunning drives, and she has it blocked away out of bounds. And it will be Algona basketball. Aspen Hill back in to replace Beersford in the Lion lineup. Kate Limbaugh checks back in. Out of bounds, left baseline for Algona. Van Eycker will play it in. Top of the key for Dunning. To the right side for Limbaugh. Back out top for Van Eycker. She dribbles off to the right off a pick. Looks for help as she picks up the dribble. 2 minutes to go here in the first. Here's Spear driving, and it's stripped away by Ainley. Plays it ahead for Schwen. He'll lay it up, and no good on the other end. Rebound tipped into her hands, but actually it bounces off her hands into the hands of the Bulldogs for McLaughlin. For Lentz, rather. Worked over on the right side. Driving in is Dunning. She'll play it inside for Kate Limbaugh, who makes a layup. Limbaugh with 4. 15-10. Clear Lake. So we wind down to 1:30 to go here in the first quarter. Top of the key, Ainley. Gets around a pick to the left side. She drives and lays it up, no good. Rebound. Grimm trying to get it. She'll throw it up, no good. And the rebound controlled by Algona this time. Van Eycker plays it ahead. And it's played from Spear to the right side for Dunning. Dunning skips it across. Back for Spear. Spear up the left wing. Kicks it back out. Work back out to Dunning. Dunning top of the key. And the top of the key 3, but it was after Dunning traveled. So the out of bounds for Clear Lake on the far end. Tice back in for Clear Lake to replace Jacelyn Ainley. Van Otterloo along the entries back into the Algona lineup. Right at the 60-second mark left here in the first quarter. 15-10 in favor of Clear Lake. Reiser across the timeline. Plays it to the left for Hill. Hill back out to Reiser. To Tice on the right side wing. She'll bring it back out to Reiser. Free throw line for Grimm. Grimm one dribble. Plays it over the right side for Tice. Tice back out top for Reiser. Back over to Tice on the right wing. Fake stepping in. Back out to Reiser. Top of the key 3. Up and good for her. Maddie Reiser with her first 3 of the night. Lions take an 18-10 lead with 30 seconds to go here in the first. Across the timeline comes Emma Spear. She'll dribble to the right side of the free throw line. Looks for help. Plays it along to the right baseline. And then into McLaughlin. Turnaround shot no good. Rebound controlled by Schwen. She wants to race it out all the way down. It's tipped away from behind by Limbaugh. And Taylor got a little extra shove in there, but no call. And it goes out of bounds. As Maddie Logie will check back in. And it'll be, well, the 3 officials are discussing. I'm not sure if it's discussing who the basketball should be. And my first thought is it should have been Algona's, but they can't reverse that call. Or they could reverse the call. They decide not to. It's the inbound on the right baseline. Reiser in the right quarter, back out to Hill. Back to Reiser in the right quarter, down to 5 left here in the first quarter. Worked around the horn. Tice drives on the left baseline, kicks it back out. Reiser at 3 at the horn. Got it. And Maddie Reiser gives Clear Lake a 21-10 lead after 1 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. We're back after this. This is Lions basketball here on KRIB. Watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube page. You can access it at KRIBAM.com.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the ReDoc program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
Second quarter starts from the Lions Gymnasium. Glad to have you along on KRIB and on the KRIB Sports YouTube page at KRIBAM.com. Bulldogs start with the basketball here to start the second quarter. The pass is tipped around and it's controlled by Ainley. Pass across is going to be out of bounds. It's going to be tipped by Algona into their bench. It'll be out of bounds for Clear Lake just inside the timeline in the front court. Inbound to Ainley. Ainley across the timeline in between the rings. Around a pick to the left side. She'll kick it out to Hill, left quarter. Back out to Schwen. Schwen dumps it in for Amble. Whistle and a 3-second call on Amble. Bulldogs will substitute. Maya Lentz checks in. Inbound with pressure in the backcourt to Van Otterloo. She'll dribble up across the timeline left side. Brings it back between the rings. Hands it off to the left wing for Bella Jo Dunning. She'll dribble across. Picks up the dribble in the free throw circle and hands it back to Lentz. Back out to Dunning. And now the inside McLaughlin gets fouled on a shot attempt. It'll be Clear Lake's first foul of the quarter. Fouls on Amble. It's her first. Hayden McLaughlin, 29 of 36, 81% on the season for McLaughlin. Free throws up, hits the back of the rim and falls through the hoop. McLaughlin with 3, 21-11. Clear Lake with the lead with 7:09 to go here before half. Second one up and good. So McLaughlin 2 for 2 on the trip. And it's 21-12. Top of the key, Ainley backs out to the right wing and fake the drive. A 3 on the way, in and out, no good. Right side rebound, Hayden McLaughlin for Algona. She'll hand it off to Van Otterloo. Van Otterloo across half court. Picked up by Ainley. Plays it over the right side. Back out top for Bella Jo Dunning. Dunning with a high dribble, plays it over to Van Otterloo. Van Otterloo back to the free throw circle. Hands it off on the right side. Looks like Lentz on the right baseline. The jumper no good. Amble the rebound on the right side for Clear Lake. Amble to Ainley. Ainley across the timeline. Off on the left side out top. Dribbles toward the top of the key now. Now dribbles up the right wing and kicks it out. Hill fires up a 3. No good. And the rebound on the right side controlled by Bella Jo Dunning for Algona. Bulldogs advance it to the front court. Left side McLaughlin fires a 3. No good. And the rebound to the lane controlled by Schwen for Clear Lake. Schwen will bring it up across the timeline right side. Pulls up right wing. Plays it out to Tice. Tice dribbles in. And she'll throw up a shot up no good. Rebound. Amble tries to get it. And it's going to be out of bounds in favor of Algona. Maddie Reiser checks in for Clear Lake. Emma Spear will check in for Algona, as well as Van Eiker. 5:51 left in the half. Lions up 21-12. Algona advances into the front court through some pressure. As Spear will play it back to Van Dyker. Dump to the lane for McLaughlin. She tries to get a shot up, and she's going to get fouled. Aspen Hill's first. McLaughlin back to the line to shoot a pair. First one's up, back iron, no good. So McLaughlin with a rare miss. She makes the second. As 3 of her 5 points have come from the line. 21-13. Lions up by 8. Across the timeline for Ainley. Drifts off to the right. Plays it back out top for Tice. Tice looks. Plays it to the left side for Reiser. Back out to Tice. To the right for Hill. And down toward the quarter for Ainley. Ainley skips it across and out for Tice. Left wing 3 is short. Rebound left side. Hill tips it out to Tice. Over to Reiser. She's open for a 3. Book it. Reiser's third 3, and it's 24-13 Clear Lake. 5 minutes to go here before half. Left side, Dunning, front court. Hands it off to a cutting Maya Lentz, who makes the layup and gets fouled. And she'll step to the line to try to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. Amble's second, team's third of the quarter. That will bring Grimm in to the Lion lineup. And Taylor Schwen checks back in as well. Lentz to the line, where she's 3 of 7 on the season. And she gets herself to 500 in the free throw percentage as she swishes through the free throw. 24-16 Clear Lake. So we wind the clock down to 4:44 left here in the half. Ainley out on the left side. Plays it down to Reiser. Back out to Ainley, left wing. Dribbles toward the free throw circle. Kicks to the quarter for Hill. Back out to the wing for Schwen. Schwen steps to the top of the key. She'll play it off to the right for Hill. Dumps it inside for Grimm, but it's tipped away and controlled by Algona. McLaughlin gets the tip pass and quickly pushed to the front court. Left side Lentz. She'll step in. 15-footer left wing. No good off the back iron. Rebound controlled by Limbaugh for Algona. She'll pull it up to the right corner. 3 on the way, no good. The rebound controlled by Schwen for Clear Lake. Schwen will bring it across the right side of the timeline. Dribbles up the right side of the key, lays it up, and no good. The rebound tipped out. It's going to be out of bounds in favor of Algona in the backcourt. Halfway through quarter number 2, the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard scores as 24 for Clear Lake at 16 for Algona. Bella Jo Dunning back into the Algona lineup. Lines with full court pressure. Skip to the left side, controlled by Van Outerloo. She brings it back to between the rings to Dunning. Dunning steps to the free throw circle and hands it back. To Maya Lentz. Now played underneath, layup no good for Limbaugh. The rebound controlled by the Lions by Ainley. Ainley races it coast to coast and kicks it back out. Reiser back out top. Schwen fakes a 3, steps along, and she will lay it up. No good. She drew the foul. Algona's first team foul of the quarter.
Foul number 33,
Emma Spear her second. Schwen to the line where she is 8 of 22 on the season. First one no good. Lions will substitute back in Beersford. Lily Beersford will check in for Aspen Hill. Tice will check back in as well for Schwen if she makes the second free throw. Bulldogs will counter. Gabby Ventiker will check in. Trying to believe replace Spear. Schwen's second one goes. She'll get substituted for by Tice. Schwen has 9. It's 25-16. 3:33 left here before halftime. CLTL halftime report coming up. Jeremy Ainley will schedule to join us. Bulldogs to the front court. Van Outerloo right corner. Plays it back out to Dunning. Across for Lentz, left side wing. Van Tyker plays it inside for Limbaugh. Triple team, but she gets it up and good on the left side glass. Limbaugh was 6. 25-18 Clear Lake. 3:10 to go here before intermission. Ainley between the rings. Drifts off to the right out top. Dribbles toward the baseline, underneath the basket. She'll kick it back out. Here is Beersford, left side over to Reiser. Play back across for Tice. Tice steps to the lane, kicks it back out. Reiser fakes a three. She'll step along. 15-footer, left side of the free throw line, no good. Got her own rebound. She'll circle it underneath the basket, play it back out. Tice will play it over to Ainley. Ainley on the left side of the free throw line. Plays it to the corner for Beersford, who lines up a three, no good. And the rebound controlled by Dunning for Algona. 2:30 left here before halftime. Van Eycker across the timeline to the right side for Van Otterloo. Down toward the quarter and work back out for Dunning. From Lentz. Worked around the horn from right to left and now back out toward the top for Lentz. Dumps to Limbaugh, left side of the key. Her shot is on the way up and good for Kate Limbaugh. The 6'1 freshman with 8. It's 25-20. Lion lead cut to 5. It was 11 at the end of the quarter. 2 minutes to go here in the half. Ainley in the lane. She tried to go up. She got blocked away. And we'll go the other way with Algona, who has a chance to cut this lead to 3 or 2. Van Otterloo on top. Out to Van Eycker across between the rings. Whistle and a timeout for Algona. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 1:49 left here in the half. Clear Lake 25 and Algona 20. Back after this here on KRIB. You're watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube page at KRIBAM.com.
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
1:49 left before half. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score says 25-20 in favor of Clear Lake. Algona takes a 30-second timeout. Van Eycker dumps it into Limbaugh. Post move and off the glass and good off the right side. Limbaugh with 10. 25-22, the lead cut to 3. So line down to 1:30 to go here before halftime. Ainley on top. Round the pick of Grimm. Down to Tice in the left corner. She'll play it back out for Schwen. Schwen dribbles on the left side. She'll pull up. Her three-pointer is blocked by Dunning. And Schwen with the response in the foul. It's her second and the team's 4th. And Algona will have the ball in the bounds of the backcourt. Maddie Logie will check in for Schwen. And Aspen Hill will check back in for Beersford. 1:16 left before half. The Bulldogs another chance to cut the lead here. McLaughlin plays it to Van Otterloo, and she'll bring it across center court. Van Otterloo between the rings. Plays it to her left for Bella Jo Dunning. She lost the dribble for a second. Plays it inside for McLaughlin. Post move left side. No good on the layup, but the rebound tipped in the hands of Tice. We go the other way with Clear Lake with a minute to go here before halftime. Ainley the top of the key. She'll back it out between the rings. Grimm sets a pick. And Ainley works off that. Plays it over the quarter for Tice. She'll bring it back out to Hill. Right side. Logie gets the dribble. 40 to go. 15 on the shot clock. Ainley between the rings. Down to 10 to shoot now as Ainley drifts off to the right. Ainley will fake pulling up a three. She'll pull it over to Tice. Tice a long three. Up and no good. And the rebound controlled by Algona by Kate Limbaugh. She'll play it to Van Otterloo. Algona, I believe, will hold for the final shot here. Van Otterloo on top. She'll play it to Dunning on the left side. Plays it to the quarter for Lentz. Lentz brings it back out to Dunning at the wing. Down to 8. Dumped inside left side McLaughlin. Kicked over to the right side. Van Otterloo fires a three. No good. And the ball falls on the bounds right as time expires. Clear Lake held to 4 second quarter points. And Algona scores 12. Our Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard halftime score says Clear Lake 25, Algona 22. Time now for the CLTEL halftime report brought to you by CLTEL, editor for you in Clear Lake and Ventura. Back after this here on KRIB.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire's been earning your trust one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Back we come to Clear Lake. Halftime score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 25-22. Clear Lake leading Algona. We'll set the girls' game aside for a second and look at the boys' side of things. Drew Hanley joins us for pregame comments. And does it seem like you've been on a second Christmas break?
It does. It does. At some point here, it's getting a little ridiculous. But, hey, I'm just happy they made it here, and we get to play a game tonight.
How many games have you played? Only 7?
We're 7. We're the lowest number in the state is 7. The next lowest is 9, and there's only a few that have played 9, and there's a bunch that have played 10, 11, and 12. Some played 14 games.
Yeah.
We're at 7, so I'm just glad that we get to play. Hopefully, we get to play Friday. Might have to be a little proactive here and move it around a little bit. Hopefully that gets done to, not have to cancel because of the weather on Friday or the coldness at least, and then obviously Saturday. So, yeah, it's just nice to be able to have a game.
What can you do with the kids in practice to try to? Because obviously there's been a few times in there as well where schools, you had school dismissed early last Friday, which canceled the game, or postponed the game. But you've had to juggle with that too, not only just games, but practices as well through this whole season.
Well, obviously, we tell our guys to, we preach every day to, expect the unexpected, embrace adversity. And that's all you can do sometimes when stuff gets moved around and stuff gets, canceled or changed. Now, obviously, like in a situation like last Friday, there's no need to bring the guys in and get them all fired up for a practice when, there's nothing that's going to happen. So, we gave them Friday off and then obviously Saturday, and then we, brought some guys in, brought them in to get a shoot around and a workout in on Sunday, so that yesterday's practice wouldn't be, dull or lethargic, from having 3 days off. So, the guys have been great. The attitudes have been great. The effort's been great. You can't. They understand that the only things you can control are your attitude and effort, and the coaches will handle the game plan and all that stuff. And they've been great. So hopefully it carries over here tonight onto the court.
Well, looking at your team right now, 7-0 overall, and lead the conference, and St. Edmund took another non-conference loss last night, but that St. Edmund team back, when you played your last game, that's a pretty darn good St. Edmund team.
It is. They are. They're very good, obviously well coached, and they've got a lot of pieces back from last year, and they gave us some challenges. They really came out and got after it a little bit. I thought we were just a little lethargic and, a little stagnant offensively, especially in that second quarter, but then once we kind of got going, got the ball inside, obviously made some shots so you can press. You can't press if you don't make shots, and stuff. So, that was kind of the game plan the whole time, was to get after them a little bit full court, but you can't do that when you're not running offense well and not scoring. So, we were able to get it to our pace and stuff and have success from there. But, man, that seems like a long time ago that game happened.
Seems like, well, literally it was a week and a half ago, but it seems like, like I say, it seems like you've had a second Christmas break, honestly. But,
So we're coming off that pretty good, right? We're healthy. We're ready to go.
Quickly talk about Carson Reiser.
He's a good player for us. Obviously was a good player for us last year. His roles changed a little bit, and he's kind of embraced that a little bit, trying to figure out, every year these guys come back and they come back and last year his goal was probably just to make shots. That's all he had to do. We had some big guys down low. We had some guards on the perimeter, so his job was really easy last year. Just make threes. That's all he really had to do. But I thought that he's really figured it out this year that, okay, there is more to his role that he has to do now. Now you got to be a threat to drive. Now you got to be a threat to, defend and stuff. And I thought Waverly, he had 6 assists and no turnovers maybe. Again, that was so long ago, but 6 assists and no turnovers. And that's really showing that he's figuring stuff out as far as, okay, I can't be just a catch and shoot guy. And we're going to need him to continue to get better. Defensively, I think he's really bought in and figured stuff out and, where we've got to be. And then obviously offensively, he's doing a much better job of finding his spots and doing where he's got to, and being a threat, not just from the three-point line. So, we need him to continue to play at a high level, and I have no doubt that he will.
Talk about this Algona club that you'll face tonight.
They're very athletic. I mean, they're extremely athletic when you watch them on film, and they're dangerous. I think just because the fact is that they can, score in a lot of different ways. They'll pressure us a lot, really gamble on defense, and make us, really be strong with the ball and stuff, and make good decisions. But not overly big, but like I said, they make up for it with some of their athleticism and what they do, and they've got just enough guys that make shots that, they can make some perimeter shots and stuff. So we're going to have to play well. We're going to have to rebound. They rebounded at a really high level, 13 offensive rebounds a game. We're going to have to, take care of the ball. They turn people over quite a bit. But, defensively, we're going to have to do what we do, and turn people over. And they'll turn it over, luckily. So we're just going to have to play well.
Coach, as always, we appreciate it. We'll talk to you after the game. Good luck.
Thank you.
Jeremy Ainley with comments here at halftime of the girls' game. 25-22 is the score here at half of the girls' game. We'll be back with the start of the second half after this. You're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB. And the CLTEL halftime report brought to you by CLTEL, Internet for you in Clear Lake and Ventura.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust, local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing, embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Back we come to Clear Lake. Second half about ready to get underway between the Lions and Algona. 25-22. Lions dominated the first quarter, 21-10. It was Algona's second quarter, 12-4. Their advantage. So We start with a 3-point lead with Clear Lake. Lions will have the basketball to start the third period of play. Maddie Reiser with 3 threes to have 9. Taylor Schwen with 9 on 2 threes, a 2-pointer, and 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Alex Tice with a 3-pointer. Jason Ainley with 2. Ashley Amble with 2. As the Lions with the basketball. Out top is Hill. It didn't score in the first half of play. Plays it to Tice in the right quarter. Tice will play it back out to Schwen. Schwen skips it down to the left quarter for Ainley. Ainley up the left baseline. Will kick it to the quarter. Tice open for a 3. Nope, no good. She just overshot it. And the rebound controlled by Spear for Algona. Worked ahead of the front court. McLaughlin out top. Hands it to Dunning. Left quarter for Van Otterloo. Work back out for Dunning. And the pass is stolen away by Schwen. She's got an open pass to the basket. Lays it up and good. Schwen with 11, 27-22. Clear Lake up by 5 with 7:05 to go here in the third. Kate Limbaugh led the Bulldogs with 10 points in the first half of play. Dunning from the top of the key, dribbles up the left side of the key and hands it back to McLaughlin. McLaughlin middle of the lane. She does a little step and no good on the layup. Limbaugh, though, had it blocked away, but a foul called. And for Ashley Amble, that's foul number 3. Team's first of the quarter. And Kate Limbaugh to the line for the first time tonight. Limbaugh, 17 of 20 on the season from the stripe, and the first one is up and good. 11 for Limbaugh, 27-23. With 6:50 to go in the third. Second one up, that is no good. Rebound at the free throw line is controlled by Tice for Clear Lake. Alex will turn it up court and bring it across the timeline. Playing off to the left for Hill. Fires a 3, no good. And the rebound tipped out to the top of the key for Schwen, who lost the basketball. Ainley trying to save it on the baseline, but it's off of her and out of bounds. Algona inbounds from the far end. Spear across the timeline. Now Spear guarded closely by Hill. Gets the pass off to Van Otterloo. Play to the right side for Bella Jo Dunning. She'll dribble toward the free throw line. Kick it back out for Limbaugh. For McLaughlin, rather. Now inside to Limbaugh. Turnaround shot is up and no good. Rebound tipped out to the right side for Alex Tice. Tice will bring it up court on the left side. She'll skip it across. Getting it is Hill. Hill on the right baseline. Plays it back out to Schwen. Schwen will fire up a 3 from the top of the key just off the right. In and out, no good. And the rebound tipped around and controlled by Algona as Emma Spear will bring it up court. Hands it off to Van Otterloo. Van Otterloo right wing. Looks and plays it back out to Dunning. And across is Spear. Hands it back out on the dribble to Dunning. Dunning to the lane. She'll go up. She got blocked away by Amble. We go the other way with Clear Lake. Algona bench not liking that no call. Hill to Tice on the left wing. Down the quarter for a Hill. Hill dribbles on the perimeter. Plays it out to Tice. Tice around the pick. Into the lane. Left side layup. Got stripped and a foul called. Algona's first of the quarter. And Taylor Van Otterloo's first. Alex Tice to the line where she's 1 for 3 on the season. Free throw, first one, is off the back of the rim and no good. Wayne Grimm will check in as well as Maddie Reiser for Clear Lake. Maya Lentz will check in for Algona. Schwen and Amble will step out of the Clear Lake lineup. 5:22 left in the third. Clear Lake 27. Algona 23. Second one up. That one swishes through. So Tice 1 for 2 on the trip. She's got 4. It's 28-23. In the backcourt, Van Otterloo brings it across the timeline. She's trapped at the top of the zone on the right side. And a timeout by Algona. 30-second timeout with 5:09 to go in the third. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says Clear Lake 28, Algona 23. Back after this here on KRIB.
Iowa specialty hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
The 5:09 left in the third quarter. Algona inbounds after the 30-second timeout. 28-23 Clear Lake as you wind down to 5 minutes to go here in the third. Dribbling off a pick out top. Kick to the right quarter. Here's a three on the way up and no good for the Bulldogs. It's tipped around. A whistle and a foul called on the loose ball off the miss by Maya Lentz from three-point range, and the ball's going to stay in the Algona end, it appears. Alex Tice, her first, and the team second. Schwen checks back in to replace Tice.
Number 11, Taylor Schwen.
Right baseline on bounds for Algona in the offensive zone. Van Otterloo to inbound and lobs it down the right side for Lentz. Lentz dribbles toward the lane. Jumper from 12 up and good. Lentz with her second field goal of the night. She's got 5. 28-25 with 4:40 to go here in the third. Haley across the timeline. Just off the left side of the top of the key. Now brings it to the left side for Hill. Hill dribbles toward the lane, kicks it back out. Schwen will dribble in from there. She'll scoop up a right side layup. No good. Might have gotten partially blocked. McLaughlin the rebound for Algona. McLaughlin quickly to the front court of the pass. Van Otterloo dumps it to the post. Up and no good on the turnaround shot by Limbaugh. The rebound up and no good. But it's Dunning to the line to shoot a pair on the foul. Maddie Reiser's first and the team's third. Dunning to the line, where she is 23 of 38 on the year. First one's up and good.
Checking in to the line, number 33, Emma Spear.
Emma Spear checks back in. Dunning with 3. And the second one is good as well for Dunning. And she'll be replaced by Van Tyker. So the Bulldogs have cut the lead back to 2 again, 28-26. As Anley brings it across the timeline and dribbles on the left side, kicks to the corner for Hill. Hill drives and plays it across the lane, tipped around, controlled though by Reiser on the right side. Work back out to Taylor Schwen. Schwen looking to dribble off a pick, but she'll play it over to Hill. Hill fires a 3, no good. Rebound controlled by the Bulldogs by Limbaugh. Halfway through quarter number 3, 3:45 to go in the third, in fact. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 28-27 in favor of Clear Lake. Dribbling around is Spear up the lane, lays it up and no good. Rebound tipped around. Spear looks to have gotten it back. Can't make the left side layup. The rebound, though, pulled out by Van Eiker. Played on top for McLaughlin. She looked to drive. She'll play it back out top to Lentz. Back over to Spear. Spear looks, bounce pass in, and a post move left side blocked away from Limbaugh by Grimm, but Algona gets it back and now drive and a travel called. And it's going to be out of bounds for Clear Lake. Amble and Beersford back in for Clear Lake to replace Grimm and Hill. 3:11 left in the third. Lions with a 1-point advantage. Ainley brings it to the front court and drifts off to the right. And she'll work her way back toward the top of the key. Now up the right side wing and underneath the basket. Kicks it back out, tip it controlled. As it's Reiser to Beersford, back out to Reiser over to Schwen. Schwen looks at a 3 potentially. She gets a pick and she'll fire up and no good. Rebound is up and good as Ashley Amble has set the pick. Went right to the basket on the attempt and got the layup and put it away. 30-27. Amble with 4. 2:35 to go in the third. Play to the left side. McLaughlin in the front court. Dribbles back toward the top of the key. Plays it over for Lentz. Lentz back across for Spear. Spear top of the key off the left side. She'll dribble to the free throw line. Lob it to the right quarter for Lentz. Lentz will bring it back and kick it back out. Top of the key, a 3 for McLaughlin, up and good. McLaughlin with her first triple of the night. She's got 8. And we're knotted up at 30 with 2:10 to go in the third and a timeout for Clear Lake. 2:09 left in the third. Clear Lake 30, Algona 30. Back after this here on KRIB.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
.209 to go in the third. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says 30 for Clear Lake and 30 for Algona. Ainley gets the inbounds pass, brings it across the timeline, around to pick a man ball on the right side. She drives, she puts it up and no good. And the rebound fought for and controlled by Limbaugh for Algona. Shell outlet, and it's tipped away by Ainley out of the hands of Spear, who gets it back. She'll play to the right side for Lentz. Back out top for Spear. Spear looks, plays it over the right side. Van Otterloo to the right side quarter for Lentz. Back out to the wing, Dunning. She'll step to the free throw line, played underneath. Limbaugh post move. She goes underneath the basket, lays it up right side, no good. Rebound controlled up and no good for Limbaugh. And we go the other way with Clear Lake on the rebound by Amble. She'll dribble it down court, and it's worked back out top. Here's a three up and no good for Tice. They've got a whistle and a foul on the rebound. Algona's second foul of the quarter. Kate Limbaugh's first. It'll be out of bounds on the right baseline for Clear Lake. Gwen Grimm among those back in for Clear Lake. Hill will make the entry from the right baseline, plays it out to Reiser, back to Hill in the right quarter, back out to Reiser. Round the horn from right to left, the Lions go. Out to Tyson, the left wing, back out to Hill. Hill on the dribble, plays it to the right for Beersford, fires a three, no good. Rebound controlled by Algona by Spear, and they turn it up court with a minute to go here in the third period, tied at 30. Right side, Van Otterloo open for a three, no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Grimm for Clear Lake. Grimm hands it off to Hill. Hill across the left side of the timeline, plays it down to the quarter for Beersford. She'll play it back out for Grimm. Grimm spins her way in the lane, kicks to the riser in the right quarter. She'll play it back out to Tice. Across for Beersford. Beersford steps in, tries to, and kicks it back out to Hill. Hill to the free throw line over the right side for Tice. Tice drives to the free throw line, kicks it back out to Beersford. Now back out to Reiser on the right side. Left side, here's Hill open for a three, no good. Rebound Limbaugh left side for Algona. Shot clock off with 17 to go here in the third period. On the right side, front court, Spear. Out top, guarded by Hill. Plays it to the right side for McLaughlin. Back out. Top dumped in by Dunning inside and up and good with the right side layup is Kate Limbaugh. As time runs out here in the third period. Algona takes their first lead of the ball game on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. It says Algona 32 and Clear Lake 30. Back with the fourth after this here on KRIB and KRIBAM.com on the KRIB Sports YouTube page.
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Newell. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly, and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
This is the fourth quarter, and the Lions are down by 2 as we start the fourth period. Here's the top of the key 3. McLaughlin up and good with a 3. And the Bulldogs expand the lead to 5 at 35-30. It's McLaughlin with 11. On the other end, free throw line, Amble steps in, and she'll throw it up and good off the left side glass. Amble with 6. 35-32 Algona. 7:30 to go here in the fourth. The way this one's looking, I would not turn away from either the radio or if you're watching on our KRIB Sports YouTube page, which you can find at KRIBAM.com, or search on YouTube for search with the @ symbol, @ and 1490 KRIB Sports. McLaughlin has it tipped away. We go the other way with Schwen. Schwen a 3-on-2. She will take it herself. A floater up and good for Taylor Schwen. Schwen with 13. 35-34. Clear Lake cuts the lead to 1 with 7 minutes to go here in regulation. Front court left side, Van Otterloo. Bothered by Ainley. Van Otterloo looks for help and gets it finally from Dunning. Dunning, top of the key, drifts off to the right. Dumps it toward the inside for McLaughlin. McLaughlin trying to post up, and she'll throw up a shot, no good. Rebound, though. Limbaugh lays it up and no good. Rebound this time for Amble for Clear Lake. Ahead to Tice. Tice on the left side. Lays it off for Ainley. Ainley. Dribble on the left side, down the baseline underneath. She'll throw it up off the glass and good. She went underneath the basket and laid it up off the glass. The little hook shot. The Lions retake the lead at 36-35, and Algona's going to get called for traveling as Bella Jo Dunning trying to drive from the right wing. 10 on the floor. 6:13 to go here in the fourth. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says Clear Lake 36, Algona 35. Back after this here on KRIB.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
Clear Lake 36, Algona 35. 6:13 to go here in regulation. The Lions get the basketball across the timeline after the Algona timeout. Ainley down low, skip it back out to Beersford. Back to the right side for Ainley. Deep right wing. She'll dribble toward the free throw line. Now she'll dribble toward the baseline. Floater from the baseline up and good. From about 12 for Jacelyn Ainley. 6 on the line for her, 38-35. Clear Lake with a lead and a foul on the other end, and a 2-shot foul to come on the drive by Bella Jo Dunning. Ashley Amble's fourth, the team's first.
At the line, shooting 2 for the Bulldogs, Bella Jo Dunning.
Bella Jo Dunning 2 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. Taylor Schwen will check back in between free throws. First one no good. Schwen will check in for Tice.
Number 11, Taylor Schwen.
Dunning will be replaced if she makes the second free throw. And Grimm will check in as well if the free throw is made, which it is. So Grimm will check in for Amble. And Maya Lentz will check in for Algona. Replace Bella Jo Dunning. 38-36. Lions up by 2. 5:45 to go here in the fourth. Ainley across center court. Dribbles to the free throw circle, hands it back to Schwen. Schwen dribbles to the free throw circle, tries to back her way in, kicks it up to the corner for Reiser. Reiser on the left side, back out to Beersford. Beersford over the right side. Ainley fakes a three, steps along, and the short jumper's up and no good. And the rebound controlled by Limbaugh for Algona. Bulldogs up court, trying to tie it up or take the lead. Across the timeline with Spear, plays it across for Van Onderloo. And she looks for help from the left wing. Skips it across, right side for Spear. Roll pass inside, kick basketball on Ainley. Now the out of bounds on the right baseline for Algona. Tice will check back in to replace Beersford in the Lion lineup. Out of bounds, right baseline will come the entry with 5:06 to go here in regulation. Inbound pass finally skipped in to Spear on the right side. She'll dribble it and stolen away. She tried to dribble up the right wing. Reiser with a clean steal, and she'll lay it up and no good on the other end. Schwendley trying to get the rebound, and when it's controlled by Limbaugh for Algona. Bulldogs up court. McLaughlin fires a three. No good. Rebound Schwen on the right side of the key. We turn it up court with 4:44 to go here in the fourth. Ainley across the timeline, lines up by two. Ainley drifts off to the left side on the dribble. Gets a pick from Grimm to the step to the top of the key. Now she'll dribble up the left side of the key and work it back out to the left wing. Down to 10 to shoot. Ainley drives, and she'll kick it out. Tice to the right side. Reiser a three. No good. And the rebound controlled by Van Onderloo for Algona. Across the timeline for the Bulldogs. Pulling up. Van Onderloo almost slid the pivot foot on the pull-up. Here's a three. Up and no good for Lance. So the rebound controlled by Schwen, who rips it down at the free throw line. She tries to bring it up court. She lost the dribble. Scramble for the basketball, and a whistle and a timeout for Clear Lake. 3:58 to go here in the fourth as we're halfway through quarter number 4. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says Clear Lake 38, Algona 36. Back after this here on the KRIB Mason City Clear Lake. And you're watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube page. You can find the link at KRIBAM.com.
CLTEL Fiber Optic Network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
3:58 left in the fourth quarter. Clear Lake 38, Algona 36. As the inbound to Ainley. She'll step to the free throw line, hand it off the right side for Tice. Tice steps in on the right wing into the lane. Jumper's up and no good. Rebound tipped in the left corner. And we're going to have a jump ball called, which will go in favor of Clear Lake this time around. So to be out of bounds on the left sideline, up at the hash mark. Just off the top of the key, extended. The inbound top of the key for Ample. Plays it back to Ainley. Ainley dribbles around a pick on the right side. She'll play to the quarter for Tice. Tice the head fake. She'll play it out to Schwen. Schwen drives at the right wing. She'll fire it up. A shot no good. The rebound tipped around and controlled by Algona by Limbaugh. Limbaugh across the timeline. The pass into the lane. Tipped around and controlled on the Lions by Hill. Hill will bring it to the right side and pull it back down the right wing. Plays it to Ainley. 3:20 to go here in regulation. Lines up 38-36. Ainley looking to work off a pick of Amble. Amble with 4 fouls right now. Play back out to Hill. Hill fires a three. No good. And a rebound controlled by Dunning for Algona. Across the timeline for Spear as we have 3 minutes to go here in regulation. Driving from the left side. A shot in the lane is up and good. On the jumper by Maya Lentz. Lentz with 7. 38-38 with 2:50 to go in regulation. Ainley across the timeline. Whistle, timeout, Clear Lake. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it here. Now we've been able to confirm that the game scheduled for Friday night between Clear Lake and Hampton Dumont Cal in basketball. They are going to be played now on Thursday night in Hampton because of the extreme cold weather that's in the forecast for Friday. Some schools are already making those decisions, and Clear Lake and Hampton Dumont Cal have decided to make that decision. So I have those games on Thursday night here on KRIB and on the KRIB Sports YouTube page. 6 o'clock with the girls' game, and the boys' game will follow. First things first. Lions have to get through these Bulldogs on the court here of Algona. 2:40 left in regulation. 38-38. Lions inbound in the backcourt to Ainley. Ainley back to the front side and plays it over to Schwen. Schwen around to pick up the right side of the key. Throws it up, no good. And they're called over the charge. Not quite sure about that one. Still to be out of bounds for Algona on the far end as we're tied at 38. Inbound, Spear. Spear dribbles up to the right side of the front court, and she'll play it across left side. Here's a three on the way up and no good for Lentz. And the rebound control by Hill for Clear Lake. Hill outlets to Ainley. Ainley across center court to the top of the key. Dribbles around a pick of Amble up the right side of the key. Lays it up, no good. Rebound. We've got Amble over the back with a foul, I believe. And if it is, it's her fifth. And Amble is disqualified with 2:11 left here in the fourth. She'll be replaced by Gwen Grimm. It's the third team foul. And out of bounds for Algona on the far end. Inbound to Spear. Spear dribbles through traffic into the front court. Plays it quickly down to the left side, Limbaugh. Limbaugh plays it back out. McLaughlin driving the lane. She gets the pass up and no good with a shot. And the rebound controlled by Ainley for Clear Lake. Ainley to the top of the key. Pulls it up on the right wing. Plays it out to Schwen. Schwen up the left side of the key. Lays it up and no good, but she drew the foul this time. Hey, McLaughlin with her second. Schwen to the line where she's 1 for 2 on the night. Schwen's first free throw. Short. 38-38. 1:49 left in regulation. Second one. That's good. So the Lions with the 1-point lead. As Schwen with 14 on the night to lead the Lions. Front court, Van Otterloo drives all the way home. Bounce pass off intended for Limbaugh. Tipped out of her hands, but she gets it back. And she puts it up off the left side glass and good. Limbaugh with 15. Algona 40. Clear Lake 39 as we wind down to 90 seconds to go here in regulation. Timeout, Clear Lake. It's a full timeout with 90 seconds to go. Algona 40, Clear Lake 39. We're back after this break here on KRIB. And you're watching as well on the KRIB Sports YouTube page.
D&D. Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
90 seconds to go in this one. And the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score is Algona 40 and Clear Lake 39. Clear Lake with 3 team fouls, Algona with 1. The possession arrow goes in favor of Algona. The Lions will inbound right side. Sideline, top of the zone. Schwan, Hill, Ainley, Tice, and Grimm, the line 5 on the court. Pass the backcourt. Here's Hill, and she gets fouled immediately. I'm not sure why they would want to foul that quickly, though. Or foul at all. I'm just guessing that was just a mistake. Maya Lentz will check back in to replace Hayden McLaughlin, who had that foul. That is her third. And out of bounds in favor of Hill. Hill lobs it in. Ainley gets into the front court off the pass in. And she drives and lays it up and good. Ainley, the right side layup. She's got 8. And Clear Lake takes the lead back 41-40. Algona will spend a timeout. It is a full timeout, I believe, with 1:16 left here in the fourth. Clear Lake 41, Algona 40 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. We're back after this here on KRIB. Also live online on the KRIB Sports YouTube page.
Specialty hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Both teams with one timeout remaining, with 1:16 to go in regulation. 41-40. Clear Lake leads Algona. Full court pressure by the Lions. The inbound. Algona brings it into the front court. Tipped away almost from Spear. But control back by the Bulldogs. Here's a left baseline drive up and good for Bella Jo Dunning on the short floater. 1 minute to go here in the fourth. 42-41. Algona leads Clear Lake. Ainley. Whistle and a foul called out top. It's only the third team foul on Algona. It is the third on Emma Spear. Schwen will check back in to replace Maddie Reiser. 57.2 to go here in the fourth. Inbound, Clear Lake right baseline. Skip back out top for Tice. Back to the right side, Ainley. Fakes a three. And she'll play it back out to Tice, who fires a three. Short. Rebound controlled by Algona on the right side. The left side, rather, by Bella Jo Dunning. Our pass almost tipped. And Algona will advance into the front court. To Van Onderloo. Down to 40 left here in regulation. Schwen trying to steal it. Van Onderloo gets it. Plays it back to the right side for Dunning. Whistle and a foul call. Ainley with a foul, her second. It's the team's fourth. And we'll see if the Lions foul again here or if they try to create a turnover as the Bulldogs send in substitutions. Maya Lentz checks back in. Out of bounds for the Bulldogs. Top of the zone on the right side. It's the inbound by McLaughlin. Inbounds to Van Onderloo. And a whistle and a foul quickly made by Reiser. It's her second. But more importantly, it's the team's fifth. And it's the bonus coming up here for Taylor Van Onderloo, who is only 1 for 2 from the free throw line this year. So she hasn't had many trips to the line, and she will take a trip here with 31.3 seconds to go in regulation. First one's up. That is good. Schwen back in for Reiser in the Lion lineup. Dunning comes back in for Believe Lentz. Still a one-possession game at this point, 43-41. Second one up. That is good. So Van Onderloo hits both. And it's 44-41. 30 seconds to go here in the fourth. In between the rings, Ainley drifts off to the left side. Whistle and a foul called. The Bulldogs had a foul to give, and Van Onderloo with her second and the team's fourth. Shot clock is off. 22.9 seconds to go. And the Lions down by 3. Hill to inbound. Inbounds top of the key for Grimm. Hands it back to Ainley. Ainley top of the key. She'll fire a three. Back iron no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Clear Lake with 13.6 to go. And the Lions will spend their final timeout. It's a 30-second timeout with 13.6 seconds to go. So the Lions down by 3 with 13.6 seconds to go. Algona trying to split the season series in the North Central Conference and as well put the Lions and the Bulldogs into a tie for the North Central Conference lead. Clear Lake's out of timeouts. Algona has one left. Both teams would shoot the bonus. on any fouls from this point on out. The Lions will inbound for the right baseline. Schwinn will make the entry. Schwinn slaps the basketball to send the Lions in motion. The pass out on the right side is Grimm, hands it back. Schwinn fires a three, no good. Rebound, Ainley as it tipped out of her hands. Tice fires up a three, that's no good. And the rebound by Algona. And the foul called on Emma Spears. She'll step to the line. And Algona just needs to make one more free throw to put this one away. Ainley with a foul, her third. And well, why is nobody lining up for Clear Lake in the lane here? Was there an intentional foul called? They're going to put 2.8 seconds to go. Well, the Lions just delaying filling the lane. Algona doesn't want to be in the lane, of course, because they don't want to give up a cheap foul and send Clear Lake to the line. So Spear to the line where she is 6 for 8 on the year, and she's 7 of 9 as she makes the first. Algona will spend a full timeout with 45-41 the lead for Algona. With 2.8 seconds to go, we're back in 30 seconds here on KRIB.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
2.8 seconds to go. Algona spends their final timeout before Emma Spear goes back to the line, but the game is pretty much well in hand with a 4-point spread. And now, well, the buzzer sounds, and they're going to let Spear shoot again here, even though it was missed. Free throws up. That is good. And the inbound, Ainley, the half court. She'll fire up a shot, which is almost banked home, but Algona hands Clear Lake their first loss in conference play. As the final score on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says, Algona 46 and Clear Lake 41. We'll wrap up the girls' game after this. This is Lions basketball here on KRIB. You're watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube page at KRIBsports.com.
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire's been earning your trust one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutoBody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Well, the Lions in the girls' game, they started out strong, but unfortunately it was Algona that took advantage of the final three quarters. Final score, Algona 46 and Clear Lake 41. The Lions suffered their first loss of the conference portion of the schedule as they dropped to 6-1 in the conference. Algona now tied with the Lions at 6-1 in the conference. As Clear Lake now 9-2 overall, Algona improves to 9-4. Clear Lake jumped out to a 21-10 advantage after the first quarter, but then Algona shut the Lions down to only 4 points in the second quarter, 5 points in the third quarter, and they outscored the Lions 14-11 in the fourth quarter. In this 46-41 victory, it was 21-10 Clear Lake after one. It was 25-22 at halftime in favor of Clear Lake. Algona took a 32-30 lead to the three-quarter break. And 14-11 the final margin in the fourth quarter, 46-41 the final score in favor of Algona. Taylor Schwinn led the way with 14 points on the night as she had 5 field goals, including 2 3-pointers, and was 2 for 4 from the free throw line. No other Lions hit double digits tonight. Maddie Reiser had all 3 of her 3-pointers for 9 points in the first half of play. It was Jacelyn Ainley with 8, 6 for Ashley Amble before she fouled out with 2:11 to go. And Alex Tice had 4. Playing and not scoring, Aspen Hill, Maddie Logie, Lily Beersford, and Gwen Grimm for the Lions. That's the balance of the book for Clear Lake on the night. For Algona, Kate Limbaugh, the freshman, had 15 on the night. She had 10 in the first half and had 5 more in the second half. Hayden McLaughlin, 11 points on the night. She spread those through the 2 halves. It was 7 for Bella Jo Dunning, 2 for Emma Spear, 7 for Maya Lentz, 2 for Emma Spear, 2 for Taylor Van Otterloo, and 2 for Gabby Van Tyker. The Bulldogs were 12 of 15 from the free throw line on the night. Clear Lake 5 for 8. So I'll go to +7 from the free throw line tonight, which did not help the situation either. As the Lions suffer their first conference loss of the 25-26 campaign, as they fall to Algona tonight by a score of 46-41. Next up for Clear Lake, once again, it'll be on Thursday night this week, as they will be playing Hampton Dumont Cal. That is, we believe, been officially moved to, it's on the Bound website that way now that it's been moved from Friday to Thursday. So it'll be a girl-boy doubleheader on Thursday. For Algona, their schedule says that they are supposed to go to Pocahontas on Thursday night and then host Iowa Falls Alden on Friday night. So that'll be a see what Algona does in those 2 games heading through the rest of the week as Algona hands Clear Lake their first conference loss of the season. Once again, Clear Lake and Algona now sit at 6-1 in the conference as the co-leaders in the standings. Clear Lake drops to 9-2 overall. Algona improves to 9-4. Of course, we'll talk with Anna Burness, the Clear Lake girls coach, at halftime of the boys game. So stay tuned for that on the CLTL halftime report on the boys game. Let's get our final score here in the girls game. Algona beats Clear Lake 44-41. We'll start looking at the boys game after this. You're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB. You're watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube page, which you can find by heading to KRIBAM.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing, embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
It's time now for coverage of the Clear Lake Lions on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and KRIBAM.com. This Clear Lake Lions coverage is brought to you by CL Dell, North Iowa Area Community College, D&D Sales, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Iowa Specialty Hospital, Johnson Heating and Air, Glenn's Tire, Bank Iowa, Hawkeye Auto Body, and Window World. Now, with all the play-by-play action of the Clear Lake Lions, here's Bob Fisher.
Back to the Clear Lake Gymnasium we come as the Lions boys try to salvage the doubleheader here. After a tough loss by the Lions girls in the opener of 44-41, we move along to the boys game now here on KRIB. Well, for Clear Lake, like we talked about with Jeremy Ainley earlier, seems like the Lions had an extra Christmas break because they have not played a basketball game since January 9th. This is the 20th. So 11 days between ball games. Of course, they were off at the early portion of last week. They were supposed to play Iowa Falls Alden on Friday night. That got postponed and be made up next Monday night. And now they play Algona here tonight. And then they will play at Hampton Dumont Cal now on Thursday night. That has been moved from Friday to Thursday now. Be the same time, 6 and 7:30. And, of course, the Lions go to the Gilbert Showcase on Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon, where they'll take on Dallas Sitter Grimes. So they've got a very busy schedule from here on out. In fact, looking ahead, it is that makeup game against Iowa Falls on Monday, a trip to Clarion on Tuesday. Charles City comes here on Thursday next week, and then Humboldt here on Friday. So the schedule picks up very rapidly for the Lions boys after an 11-day layoff between contests. Clear Lake right now leading the North Central Conference with a record of 4-0. The rest of the conference, Algona has only played 4 conference games, but the rest of the conference has played at least 5 conference games. St. Edmund at 5-1 in the conference. Their lone loss to the Lions, and St. Edmund lost to Bishop Garrigan last night in non-conference play. So they take their second loss of the year. Clarion Goldfield Downs is at 4-2. Algona is at 2-2 in the conference. Humboldt and Hampton Dumont Cal are at 2-3 in the conference. Webster City's at 1-4 in the conference, and Iowa Falls Olin is at 0-5. The North Central Conference tonight looks like this. Besides Algona here at Clear Lake, Webster City's at Hampton Dumont Cal. Clarion Goldfield Downs is at Humboldt, and St. Edmund is at Iowa Falls Alden. Lions won both games last year in this series as they picked up an 82-43 win in Algona back on January 20th of last year. As Clear Lake with a 3-point lead after the first quarter, then they outscored the Bulldogs 28-7 on their way to that 39-point victory. It was Thomas Meyer with 24 in the night to lead the Lions there. And then the Lions and Algona played in the final regular season game of the year here in Clear Lake on February 18th. And the Lions jumped out to a 28-11 lead after one and coasted on to a 78-53 victory. And in that contest, it was Meyer with 19. Carson Reiser had 22 points, including 4 of 9 from three-point range. Those are the leaders for Clear Lake on that night last year. Algona, led by Nathan Mansky, who's averaging 19.3 points per contest. Nathan Mansky also 7 rebounds per contest. Jacob Burns with 13.1 points per game. And Landon Campy with 10.3 points per contest, the leaders for this Algona club. We'll get you the starting lineups of Clear Lake and Algona in the boys game after this. You're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB. Watching live online on the KRIB Sports YouTube page. And find it at KRIBAM.com.
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Getting ready for the boys game between Clear Lake and Algona here on KRIB. The KRIB Sports YouTube page at KRIBAM.com. You can find that. Clear Lake's lineup looks like this. Jackson McIntyre at 6'2" and a junior. McIntyre 17 points, 4.7 rebounds, just under 3 assists per game. Shooting 54% from the field, 41% from three-point range, 82% from the free throw line for McIntyre, the 6'2" junior. Trevor Theobald at 6'1" and a senior, 11.4 points, 3 rebounds, just under 6 assists per game. 45% from the field, 41% from three-point range, 64% from the free throw line for Theobald, the 6'1" senior. Luke Furman at 6'1" and a senior. Furman 4.3 points, 4.7 assists per contest, 31% from the field, 33% from three-point range, 67% from the free throw line for Furman, the 6'1" senior. Carson Reiser at 6 foot and a junior, 9.9 points. 2.7 rebounds per contest, 36% from the field, 33% from three-point range, and 44% from the free throw line for Reiser, the 6-foot junior. And Max Larson, the other starter for Clear Lake on the night, the 6'4 senior, 5.6 points, 4 rebounds per game, shooting 42% from the field. He's 1 for 1 for the free throw line. He's 1 for 1 from three-point range, and he's 63% from the free throw line. Larson at 6'4 and a senior. For Algona, the lineup looks like this. It's Evan Alley at 6 foot and a senior. 7.4 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists per game. 32% from the field, 23% from three-point range, 55% for the free throw line for Alley, the 6-foot senior. Jacob Burns at 6'2 and a sophomore. Burns, 13.1 points, 3.6 rebounds, just under 3 assists per game. 38.4% from the field, 29% for three-point range, and 75% for the free throw line for Burns, the 6'2 sophomore. Nathan Mansky at 6'2 and a junior, 19.3 points, 7 rebounds per contest, 49% from the field, 25% from three-point range, 64% from the free throw line for Mansky, the 6'2 junior. Jackson Eischen at 6'3 and a senior. Eischen 5.7 points, 4.1 rebounds per contest, shooting 71% from the field, 20 of 28. He's 33% from three-point range and 62% from the free throw line for Eischen at 6'3 and a senior. Landon Campy at 6'1 and a junior. Campy, 10.3 points, 5 rebounds per contest, 40% from the field, 21% from three-point range, 67% for the free throw line for Campy, the 6'1 junior. The lines from the field overall shooting 45.8%. Algona 42.2%. Clear Lake shooting 38% for three-point range on a total of 54 made threes. Algona has made 44 three-pointers, and they're shooting 25% from beyond the arc. The line shooting 69% from the free throw line and 62% for Algona. The line's averaging 65.9 points per game. And Algona at 63.1 points per contest. Clear Lake averaging 29.4 rebounds per contest and just under 30 rebounds for Clear Lake. In last year's games, the leaders for Algona, Ben Helmers, the graduated seniors, had 25 points of 43 in the first game. And in the second game between Clear Lake and Algona at the end of the season, it was Helmers had 20. Nathan Mansky, who's here tonight, had 16 in that contest. Clear Lake and Algona here. North Central Conference boys basketball here on KRIB, AM 1490 and 96.7 FM, as well as online. The KRIB Sports YouTube page. You can search through your YouTube page or app at put the @ symbol in the search bar and then type after that 1490 KRIB Sports. Or you can go to KRIBAM.com and go directly. That'll take you directly to the KRIB Sports YouTube page there on the front page, a link to go right to it. So Clear Lake looking to stay undefeated in North Central Conference play. As the Lions 7-0 overall, 4-0 in the conference. Algona in the middle of the pack at 2-2, 6-3 overall. As it'll be Max Larson to jump center with Jackson Eischen. Lions in their home white uniforms. And the tip is controlled by Clear Lake. As Theobald will get the basketball and bring it across half court as we're underway in the boys' game here on KRIB. Right side, Reiser brings it back between the rings. Left side for Theobald. Inside, Larson, left side of the key, and she couldn't get the shot up. Plays it back out. Theobald drives up the left baseline, plays it back out to Furman. Furman over the right side for McIntyre. McIntyre fakes the pass down the quarter, plays it on top. Reiser steps around the defender, and a floating free throw line jumper is no good. The rebound controlled by Evan Alley for Algona. Bulldogs pushing it quickly on their first possession. Here's Eischen, played to the left quarter. Burns looked to drive from the left baseline. He'll play it underneath. Into the lane for Mansky, who lays it up and good on the right side. Mansky with his first two. 2-0 Algona with 7:15 to go here in the first. Theobald coast to coast, kicks it to the corner. Reiser at three. Got it, and the foul. Reiser will attempt the not the old-fashioned three-point play, but the four-point play. Jacob Burns charged with a foul his first. Reiser to the line to shoot the free throw. It's on its way up, and it is good. So Reiser converts the four-point play. And it is 4-2. And a pass on the drive. Evan Alley tried to drive up the right side of the key and kick to the quarter, but it ends up 3 rows deep. It's out of bounds for Clear Lake in the backcourt on the sideline in front of their bench. Inbound to Theobald. Theobald brings it up to the timeline and across, guarded by Alley. He'll back it toward the timeline, plays it off to the left for McIntyre. Back out top for Reiser. Reiser plays it to the right side. Here's driving his Furman. He'll kick it back to McIntyre. Drives the lane, lays it up and good. McIntyre is driving the lane and got the pass. 6-2 Clear Lake on McIntyre's first 2 of the night. 6:40 to go here in the first. Mansky on the right side. Plays it back out to Eishin. Eishin top of the zone right side. Pulls up the dribble, looks for help. Plays it to the lane where it's tipped away by Theobald, but controlled back by the Bulldogs in the right quarter by Mansky. Mansky played on top for Eishin. Eishin steps toward the key, juggles it, gets it back and plays it to Alley. Alley drives in the left corner. Roll pass it underneath and layup no good by Eishin. And the rebound controlled by McIntyre for Clear Lake. McIntyre crossed the timeline, lost the handle, but gets it back and plays it over to Theobald. Theobald trying to dribbled off his foot, but picked up by Reiser. Reiser drives, and he trying to go up, but it's going to be out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake, they say. Furman will make the entry with 22 to shoot. Furman, roll pass on the inside. The McIntyre left side of the key, and he goes up and he got fouled. Now we'll go to second team foul of the quarter. Fouls on Mansky. It's his first. Jackson McIntyre to the line where he's 28 of 34 in the year for 82%. First one. That's good. McIntyre with 3. 7-2 Clear Lake. 5:56 left here in the opening frame. Second. That rattles out. Rebound control left side by Eishin. Hands it back to Mansky, who brings it to the front court right side. Looks to dribble drive. Stops the free throw line. Double team. Plays it over the right side for Eishin. Eishin plays it to Campy. Back out to Eishin to the right wing. Plays it across for Burns. Burns will play it across for Campy. Down in the right quarter for Eishin. Eishin double team with 10 to shoot. Pass tipped around. Loose basketball goes out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake. Algona substitutes. Levi Walker is 6-foot senior, as well as Brooks Coolman, a 6-foot sophomore. Out go Alley and Burns. Lines inbound in the backcourt. Theobald will play to the front court right side for Reiser. Back out to McIntyre. Around the horn right to left we go with Theobald on the left baseline drive into the lane. A little hook shot, no good. And the rebound tipped out of bounds. It goes in favor of Clear Lake. Lions with their first substitute of the night, Kobe Orch. 6'5" senior. Ort will step in for Max Larson. Left baseline. Furman to trigger it in. And plays it to the left side, Reiser. Reiser up the baseline, trying to hit a floater, but it's got blocked away. And now the Lions trying to recover, but it's up the court for Algona. And the layup up and good for Levi Walker on the break. Walker's first 2, 7-4. Clear Lake with 5 minutes to go here in the first. Theobald across the timeline. Plays it over the left side for Furman. Back out top, stolen away. Punched away by Campy, who lays it up and good on the other end. Campy cuts the lead to 7-6 on his first 2 of the night. Lions break the press quickly. Furman on the left side plays it underneath. Ort lays it up and good on the left side glass. Ort with his first 2 of the night. It's 9-6 Clear Lake with 4:35 left here in the first. Across the timeline, Walker has the basketball on top of the right side. Brings it back between the rings, has it stripped, but he got it back, and a whistle and a foul called on Clear Lake. It'll be their first. I believe it's on Furman. His first. Dylan Plaguey and Braden Watkins will check in for the Lions to replace Reiser. And out will go Furman as well here. Walker to the front court, left side for Mansky. 3 from the left quarter is up and no good. Rebound the lane for Campy, who goes up. He got fouled. Team foul 2 on the Lions. Theobald his first. And Landon Campy to the line, where he's 12 of 18 on the year for 67%, and he makes the first. 3 for Campy. 9-7. Clear Lake with the lead, 4:18 to go in the first. Second one rattles around and falls. So Campy 2 for 2 on the trip. He's got 4 total. And it's 9-8. As Theobald will bring it up court. Plays it across the timeline, but it's stolen away by Campy. And the layup on the other end, blocked away from behind by Theobald. That's his second foul. And the team's third. And Campy right back to the line where he just made a pair. Timeout. Clear Lake will take a timeout here with 4:07 to go here in the first quarter. 9-8. Favor of the Lions. Back after this brief word here on KRIB.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
Landon Campy back to the line to shoot a pair for Algona. Free throws up and no good on the first. Lions substitute back in Luke Furman. Replace Theobald, who goes to the bench with 2 fouls. 4:07 left here in the first quarter. Clear Lake 9, Algona 8. Second one up, that is good. So Campy 1 for 2 on the trip. He's got 5 total. And we're tied at 9 as we line down to the halfway mark of quarter number 1 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. McIntyre drives in the lane, and he'll lay it up and good for Jackson. He's got 5, 10, kick that back 11-9 in favor of Clear Lake with 3:50 to go in the first. Brooks Coolman in the front court. Over to the right side for Evan Alley. Down toward the quarter right side for Campy, who brings it back on the wing. Tipped away by Ort. Loose basketball on the floor. We've got a jump ball, I believe. Yes, it'll go Algona's way on the alternative possession arrow. Reiser will check back in for Clear Lake to replace Plaguey. Out of bounds, top of the zone, right side. Shot clock does not reset. 22 to go on the shot clock. 3:42 left in the quarter clock. Inbound to Walker. Plays it to Coolman. Back over to the right side for Campy on top. Over to Alley. Bounce past the free throw line for Walker. Shoot-around shot for there's no good. Rebound McIntyre for Clear Lake. McIntyre turns up court. Plays it in quickly to Furman. Furman on the right side down the corner. Reiser at 3. No good. And the rebound control, but going to the floor is Alley, but he put the basketball on the floor, so it's not a travel because he technically did dribble. Here's Campy playing the right quarter. Walker looks to drive. He cannot. He'll play it back out to Campy, who takes the top of the key 3. No good. And the rebound falls out of bounds on the left side. Max Larson back in for Clear Lake. Jacob Burns and Nathan Mansky back in for the Bulldogs. Campy and Aiden Engel had slipped in at that timeout on us. And Orts, after a couple of good minutes, is replaced in the lineup for the Lions. Furman across the timeline, plays it off to the left for Watkins. Watkins back out top for Larson. To the right side, it's Furman playing inside. Now play back out to Reiser from Watkins. For the left side for McIntyre. McIntyre dribbles toward the key and hands it off the right side. Watkins up the right wing. He'll lay it up and good as he got around the defender. Watkins with his first tune. It's 13-9 Clear Lake. 2:35 to go here in the first. Front court, Mansky on the left side. Tells Coolman to cut underneath the basket. So Mansky steps to the key. The jumper's up no good from 14. And the rebound controlled by the Lions by Larson. He'll play it to McIntyre. McIntyre down to the right side for Larson. To Reiser rather. Now into Larson. Back to Reiser. Right quarter 3 is up and no good. And Larson fights for the rebound with Kuhlman. And they're going to call this on Larson. That'll be his first and the team's fourth. Gage Larson will check in, the 6'4" senior, to replace Jackson McIntyre. 2:12 left in the quarter, 13-9 in favor of Clear Lake. Out of bounds in the backcourt. Burns will bring it up into the front court for Algona. Burns hands it to the top of the key for Alley. He'll step up the lane, bounce pass off, open up and good on the left side layup is Jacob Burns. Burns first two of the night, 13-11. Lions get into the front court as Larson drives all the way, and he'll throw it up and good in the foul for Gage Larson. 13 foul on the Bulldogs. Mansky, that's his second. Gage Larson to the line where he's 2 for 3 on the season. Free throw up and good. So Gage Larson with the old-fashioned three-point play for his first points of the night. And the Lions lead by 5 at 16-11. And a whistle on the foul up court. It's going to be called on Gage Larson. It's his first. And it is the team's fifth, so we'll shoot the bonus.
Checking in to the line, number 10, Jackson Eisen.
Jackson Eisen back in, but we got 2-shot foul coming here. And it looks like Evan Alley to shoot 2 free throws. He's 11 of 20 on the year. First one's up, back iron, no good. (16-11) Clear Lake, 1:43 to go here in the first. Alley's second free throw, the 6-foot senior. That one is good. So Alley 1 for 2 on the trip. His first point of the night. And Levi Walker will step aside. And back in comes Landon Campy, the 6'1" junior. 16-7, 9, 11. I've got 12. And up court, Evan Alley with a foul as driving up the right side of the key was Furman. Alley's first. And the team's fourth. And on the inbound, up and no good for Braden Watkins on the alley-oop play. And the rebound for Algona. Play to the right side, Evan Alley. 3 on the way, up and no good. Rebound controlled by Reiser for Clear Lake. Quickly breaking it up to Larson. And Max Lane up and good on the right side glass. His first 2 of the night, 18. Scoreboard says 18-11. I believe it's 18-12. As the pass underneath, stolen away by Reiser. Reiser across the right side of the timeline. Now top for Max Larson. Underneath for Gage on a pass, and it's blocked away from behind by Landon Campy. But out of bounds for Algona. Levi Walker back in.
Also into the lineup, number 5, Jackson McIntyre.
Jackson McIntyre back in to replace Braden Watkins. Out of bounds, right baseline. Furman will make the entry. Pass in as Larson gauges up and no good on the foul. He was open. And 2 shots to come here. Brooks Kuhlman's first. Gage Larson to the line where he made an old-fashioned three-point play moments ago. Free throws up and good on the first. Drake Thompson, I believe, at the scorer's table. Come in for Gage if he makes the second. Second one is good. So Larson with 5. And a decent stretch out there. Drake Thompson, the 6'3" junior, checks in. So it's 22. I believe they are discussing the score. I believe it should be 20-12. And now they finally put that up on the board. Algona inbounds down by 8 to the backcourt. Pass tipped but controlled by Landon Campy. He races in the front court. He bumps into Larson. It's a blocking foul on Max. His second. The team's over the limit. Either way, it's going to be a 2-shot foul, whether we're shooting or not shooting. Campy to the line where he's 3 for 4 on the night.
At the line, shooting 2 for the Bulldogs, Landon Campy.
Campy, free throws up on the first one. Back iron and no good. 56.6 seconds to go in the opening quarter. 20-12. Second one is up, and that is no good. Falls off the left side, controlled by Eishen. Kicks it back out to Walker. He'll take a 3. Back iron, no good. And the rebound controlled, put up and no good by Campy at point-blank range. And on the rebound, they're going to say that the Bulldogs are out of bounds on the rebound. Kobe Arnold check back in to replace Drake Thompson. 47.6 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. The inbound to Furman on the far end. He'll turn it up court through traffic and get into the front court. He'll play it intended to play at the right corner, intended for Reiser, but it's tipped away by Campy. Plays it ahead for Coolman. Coolman to the quarter, left side, and here's a 3 up and no good for Burns. And the rebound controlled by Ort for Clear Lake. Shot clock off at 28 to go here in the first. McIntyre front court, left side, top of the key for Ort. Back to McIntyre between the rings. Down to 21 left here in the first quarter. He'll hand it back to Furman. Furman from the top of the zone, left side. Down to 15 and 14. Lions have the possession arrow to start the second quarter. Furman plays it left side for Max Larson. Fakes a 3, kicks it back out for Reiser. He'll take a long 3. No good. And the rebound controlled by Algona. We've got a whistle and a foul away from the basketball. Is it going to be on Ort? Kobe's first. And will step down the other line to shoot 2. As Brooks Coolman to the line. As he is 5 for 9 from the season. Free throw first one is up and good. First point for Coolman. (20-13) with 0.6 of a second to go. Second one is up and good. So Coolman makes both. And Furman, a 3-quarter court heave, just missed. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. First quarter score. Clear Lake 20. Algona 14. Back after this here on KRIB Mason City Clear Lake. Live on the KRIB Sports YouTube page. You can find it by heading to KRIBAM.com.
CLTEL Fiber Optic Network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
Second quarter starts with Clear Lake with the basketball. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score says Clear Lake 20 and Algona 14. 16 total free throws shot in that quarter. Algona 6 for 10. Clear Lake 5 for 6. The Lions will have the basketball to start period number 2. Adam Burness, the Clear Lake girls coach, will join us at halftime of this game for the CLTEL halftime report. We'll recap a tough loss for the Lions on the night. In the girls' game, 44-41, Algona wins and ties the standings at the top of the conference with the victory. Inbound Theobald, who's in the lineup with 2 fouls. He's ridden by Mansky into the front court. I take that back by Alley. Plays it to Reiser. Reiser plays it across left side for Theobald. Theobald dribbles up the left baseline. He'll lay it up and no good. Got fouled. 2 shots to come here. Landon Campy's first, team's first. Trevor Theobald to the line where he's 9 of 14 on the season. Theobald first is up and good. Trevor's first point of the night. Clear Lake 21, Algona 14, 7:44 left here before halftime. Second is good as well, so Theobald 2 for 2 on the trip. And at 22-14. Now up the left side of the lane on the other end. It's blocked away partially, but up with a rebound, up and good by Landon Campy on the first attempt by Nathan Mansky. 22-16. Whistle of a foul across the timeline as Theobald got it across at center court. Landon Campy's second. So Mansky and Campy with 2 for the Bulldogs. Max Larson and Trevor Theobald with 2 for the Lions here in the early part of the second quarter. McIntyre plays it back between the rings for Orts, who almost took an extra step. Here's the right side 3 up and no good for Theobald. Rebound Larson, turnaround shot up off the glass and good. Max with 4. The Lions wind the lead back to 24-16 with 7:05 to go before halftime. Bulldogs break the press. Alley plays it ahead on the right side to Campy. Reverses it back out to Mansky on the right wing. He looks to dribble toward the free throw line and he hands it back out. Campy falling out of bounds, kicks it back out top. Alley plays it to the left side for Burns. Now back out. There's a 3 on the way. Up and no good for Campy. And the rebound and a foul called on Alley. I want to double check this here. Yep, they're going to call that. So they're going to call it on Algona. It'll be the third on Landing. They'll take that back. And it's going to be on Clear Lake. It'll be on Trevor Theobald. That'll be his third. So Theobald out. Max Larson out. Kobe Ord out. And on the inbound, right side, Mansky laid up and good. Mansky with 4. 24-18. Line lead cut to 6 with 6:35 left here in the half. Front court. The pass from Watkins is tipped around. Now loose on the right side. Still loose. And finally Reiser gets it. Plays it to McIntyre, who gets tripped up on the right side of the lane, but no call. The pass across. Furman's shot is blocked away. Controlled back by Clear Lake by Watkins. Underneath, Reiser plays a pass on the baseline. And the right side layup up and good for Gage Larson. Larson with 7. 26-18. Lion lead back to 8 with 6:10 to go here in the half. Bulldogs top of the zone for Campy. Plays it off to the right for Burns. Burns the steps to the free throw lane. They've got a hand. Nope, they're going to call a carry the basketball call on Algona, it appears. And be out of bounds in favor of Clear Lake on the far end. 5:58 left here in the half. McIntyre to inbound on the far baseline with full court pressure. Inbounds to Furman. Furman dribbles up into the right side of the front court. Dribbles it off his leg, but gets it back. Looks for help now and plays it down for Reiser, who goes up the right. Well, he's trying to go up the right baseline, but when he spun after getting the pass, he put a toe on the sideline, so to be out of bounds for Algona. Campy skips the pass from the sideline over to Mansky, who brings it to the right side of the front court. Spins his way up the wing. Jumper from middle of the lane, no good. Rebound tipped. Mansky gets it back. Jumper's up and good from the right baseline from about 10 feet out. Mansky with 6. 26-20. Lion lead cut to 6. With 5:27 to go here before halftime. In the backcourt, Furman plays it to McIntyre. McIntyre will skip it ahead, left side, Watkins. And he'll play it across for Reiser. Right wing 3, no good. Rebound right quarter controlled by Gage Larson. Larson will dribble on the right side, looks for help now. He plays it back out to Reiser. To McIntyre, left side for Furman. Furman drives, plays it up underneath, open, up and good for the right side layup for Gage Larson. Larson with 9, 28-20. Clear Lake with the lead with 4:55 to go here before half. Campy, a 3 in the front court, up and no good for Algona. The rebound, Watkins in the middle of the lane for the Lions. Lions can get the lead to double digits here on this possession as Watkins plays it back to McIntyre. McIntyre up the right side of the lane. Sees the opening. Lays it up. No good, though. And the rebound control by Mansky for Algona. He'll bring it up in the left side of the lane, and he'll drive it all the way home. Up and good. Mansky with 8. 28-22. Line lead is 6. Should have been to carry the basketball on Watkins, but no call. Gotten to Gage Larson. They'll play it back out to McIntyre. Between the rings for Furman. Dribbles down toward the baseline, and he gets bumped by Burns, I believe. 13 foul on Algona. And Burns his second. Lions put back in Dylan Plaguey and Max Larson to replace Gage Larson and Carson Reiser. Right baseline will come the entry for the Lions by Luke Furman. Furman slaps the basketball hard to set him in motion. Inbound to Max Larson left baseline. Tries to spin the move, and a short jumper up and no good. The rebound controlled by Algona by Burns. Burns across the left side of the timeline. Drifts back between the rings and plays it over the right side for Walker. Walker down toward the corner for Campy. Campy will bring it back down to bounce pass to the lane. Mansky Kelly gets the pass, and he lays it up. A jump shot off the glass up and good. 10 for Mansky. 28-24. Lion lead cut to 4. 3:40 to go here in the half on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Skip pass to the front court. Driving is Watkins. He'll lay it up. No good. He drew the foul. Now got his 14th foul of the quarter. Yeah, Watkins will step to the line to shoot a pair. Jackson Isham with the foul, his first. Braden Watkins, 7 of 8 from the free throw line this year. Here's shooting 2. Free throws up and good on the first. Watkins with 3 on the night. Brooks Coolman back in for Algona to replace Jacob Burns. 3:36 left before halftime. Clear Lake up 29-24 on Algona. Watkins' second free throws all the way up and in and out, no good. The rebound controlled by Mansky for Algona. Mansky turns up court, brings it across center court to the left side of the front court. Tries to dribble up the left wing, and he got his pass tipped by McIntyre, and the Lions go ahead quickly. Here is the right baseline drive by Furman, who lays it up and good. And Clear Lake will take a timeout after the made basket. 3:18 left here before halftime. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score. Clear Lake 31, Algona 24. Back after this here on KRIB. You're watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube page at KRIBAM.com.
At D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Iowa specialty hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
3:18 before half. Clear Lake 31, Algona 24. The Bulldogs inbound on full court pressure. They get into the front court with Mansky, and he plays it underneath. And, well, that was an interesting slide step by Landon Campy as he was underneath the basket and got out to make the left side layup. 31-26. Campy with 9 on the night. McIntyre between the rings off to the right for Plaguey. He brings it back out and hands it out to Furman. Inside for Larson on the right side of the key. He'll play it back out to McIntyre. McIntyre up the left wing. He goes up and he drew the foul. And he'll shoot 2 on Algona's 15th foul. Brooks Coolman second. McIntyre to the line where he's 1 for 2 on the night. First one is up and no good. Kobe Ort, Carson Reiser back in to replace Dylan Plaguey and Braden Watkins. Once again, Friday's games at Hampton have been moved to Thursday. Just to let you know, will be a 6 o'clock start. We'll have them here on KRIB and on the KRIB Sports YouTube page. In and out of the second, the rebound, Campy will play it ahead to Mansky for Algona. Played across for Campy. Looks to the right. He'll bring it back between the rings. And he'll dribble up the key and kick it out to the left side, but cutting was Brooks Kuhlman up the baseline. So nobody home in the left corner. And Clear Lake will inbound on the sideline in the backcourt. Inbound to Furman. Furman trying to work his way up court, brings it across the right side of the timeline. Brings it back between the rings, plays it off to the left for McIntyre. McIntyre gets a pick from Ort to the top of the key. He goes to the right side. Furman down the quarter for Reiser. Reiser right wing, brings it back to the top of the key. Bounce pass in intended for Max Larson, but a foul on the floor, which will send Max Larson to the line on the bonus. Landon Campy, that's his third. And Max Larson to the line, where he is 12 of 19 on the season for 63%. Free throw number 1 is up and good. Max with 5 on the night. 32 for Clear Lake, 26 for Algona, 2:15 left before halftime. Campy going to stay in the ball game here with 3 fouls, it appears. Second one back iron, no good. Rebound tipped by Ort, and they tip to the corner, left side. He saves it from out of bounds into the hands of Landon Campy. Into the front court for Mansky. Mansky plays it on top, stepping in, kicked out left side for Walker. Work back out to the wing for Mansky. Trying to step his way in, plays it back to Walker. Walker up the left baseline, short jumper's no good. And the rebound controlled by Ort for Clear Lake. Ort to Reiser. Reiser up the middle of the court. He'll lay it up and get off the right side glass. Reiser with 6. Line lead back to 8 at 34-26. Spansky will bring it across the timeline and play it to Campy with 100 seconds to go here before halftime. Walker is passed back out. Reiser trying to get a tip on a high floating pass to Kuhlman. And Reiser with a foul, his first, and only the team's second for Clear Lake. Evan Alley, Jacob Burns check back in for the Bulldogs. Spansky out. And Landon Campy with those 3 fouls on the lineup for Algona. Top of the zone, right side comes the inbound. It goes to Walker. Walker, and he, try to go through Furman, and Furman gets called for the foul. It's his second, and the team's third. And Eichel will inbound right where he did moments ago. The inbounds to Walker. Walker plays it toward the corner for Burns. Burns back out top for Alley. Alley plays it back between the rings. Kuhlman quickly left corner for Walker. Walker brings it back out to the wing and skips it back out for Alley. Alley a bounce pass out a cut on the right side. Layup no good by Kuhlman, but he drew the foul and will shoot 2. Lions with their 14th foul of the quarter. And Max Larson with his third. Kuhlman to the line where he's 2 for 2 on the night. Free throw first is no good. Larson in for Larson. Gage replaces Max. 76 seconds left here in the half. Lions up 34-26. Kuhlman's second free throw. That's short. Rebound tipped but controlled by the Lions by Furman. Furman works his way up court. Bothered by Burns and across the left side in the front court. Reiser will play to the inside for Ort. Play back out. Here's McIntyre. Left corner 3 is up and good. McIntyre, his first triple of the night. He's got 8. 37-26. The Lions with their largest lead of 11 on the night as we wind underneath a minute left here in the first half. Kuhlman plays it across for Burns. Burns, at top of the key 3 is up and good. Burns, his first triple of the night. He's got 5. 37-29. Lion lead cut to 8. Wind out of 40 seconds left here before half. Furman gets through traffic on the front court on the right side. Kuhlman not to guard him at the top of the zone. He'll get around a pick of Larson and circle it back out to Ort. Right side for Reiser. About a 10-second difference on the shot and game clock here. Furman on the left wing will bring it back out. down to 18 left in the game and 10 on the shot clock. Right side Furman down to 6 and 5 on the shot clock. Reiser along 3, up and good for Carson Reiser. Reiser with 9, 40-29. Into the front court quickly. Right side 3 for Alley. Trying to bank it home, no good. Time's out here in the first half. Clear Lake with 20 points in each quarter. And they lead here at halftime on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard, 40-29. We'll be back. Diana Burness, the Clear Lake girls coach. It's part of our CLTL halftime report brought to you by CLTL. Internet for you in Clear Lake and Ventura as we're back after this here on KRIB.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Well, as Mayor Mark Ebling steps on the court, the Clear Lake alumnus, we come back here at halftime for the CLTL halftime report brought to you by CLTL. Internet for you at Clear Lake and Ventura. Anna Burness joins us here for halftime comments. And, Coach, before we get into the game tonight, let's just talk a little bit youth basketball nights tonight. Maybe just talk a little bit about that. Always good to get those kids out and get them always keep them interested in the program.
Yeah, it's neat. We put a huge emphasis with our girls basketball program on our youth. I think it's important not just for their development now, but for our program's future. And it's my goal when I took the job that I wasn't going to be a stranger, that kids would know my face, they'd know me, they feel comfortable saying, hey, what's up, whenever they see me in the halls of school or at their practices. I think this weekend I literally had 6 hours of basketball practices from between the 9th through 12th graders and then 3 through 8. But that's part of building the program, and so very important for us. Obviously, a tough loss, but as I told the girls in the locker room before we went out and signed a bunch of posters and had a huge line. I mean, the amount of kids that were here was pretty incredible, and really makes me excited for the future. But like I told our girls in the locker room, they don't care that you lost. They what's important to them is they get a signed poster from Taylor Schwen and Jason Ainley and Maddie Logie, and you can go Lily Beresford. You can go down the line. They don't care that you just won and lost the game. This means a lot to these girls. They really look up to you, and I'll tell you what, we got a team full of high schoolers that are incredible role models for these younger players.
Well, let's talk about the game now, and jumped out, got the good first quarter lead, but then Algona kind of stymied you on your offense. They had good defense and shut you down those middle 2 quarters, and just weren't able to pull it out tonight.
No, we weren't. We came out, we hit a few shots early, and sometimes those can be the kiss of death. Sometimes you see a few go in, and you rely a little bit too heavily on the three-point line. They made great adjustments. It's a great team. You know, we knew this was going to be a dogfight. It's a very, very important game, obviously with conference implications, and we made a big deal about it. We really did. I'm not like I said. I think last time to you, Bob, that we're a no-record program. We don't care about the record. At the end of the day, people aren't going to remember our record. They're going to remember, do we win a conference championship, and do we go to state? And so we made a big deal about this game, and because it was important. But it wasn't important because of, hey, I don't care about our record. I honestly don't. We're going to get better from this and move forward and learn from this. I wanted this for our players because they needed to know what they are doing every single day. I wanted it to justify it. Like, you guys are doing the right things. You're incredible people. Just yesterday, we had an hour lift. We went in for 30 minutes of film. We went over to the elementary school, had another hour and a half practice, and our girls, our entire team, organized then going over and supporting our girls wrestling team. Our team GPA is 3.85. That's what an all-state player. That's the minimum that's our team. We got a group of amazing people that really want this. And, we do individual little meetings, 2-3 times a year. So we just got done with a bunch over break. And people, they're surprised by our record and maybe the amount of change that we've had in just 1 year. And we'll figure that out. But what I see every single day, it's not a surprise to me. It's not a surprise, and it shouldn't be to any of our girls. I wanted this win, not because, hey, maybe we'll win, it'll help us win a conference championship, and hey, then we can go 10-1. I wanted to justify the good things that our players do every single day.
I asked this with Jeremy and his pregame comments, and I'll ask you the same thing. The weather has obviously had an impact on the schedule, whether it's been game schedule or practice schedule as well, or maybe I'm reading into that too much on the practice side of things. Talk about how that's been an impact.
It does, but that's the nature of the sport and the season, and so the one thing there are no excuses. We don't have any excuses, and there was no excuse tonight. The same weather that we see, all these other teams are seeing as well. So you make those adjustments. You do the best you can with that, and we just take one day, one practice, one game at a time, and that's what we'll continue to do. Whether we play 6 games in 8 days and coming up and anything, we'll just one day at a time. One day at a time, and we'll get the most out of each day.
Well, you're going to play on Thursday night now this week as opposed to Friday. That Hampton game has been moved up to Thursday now. And talk about what those Bulldogs will have in store for you.
Yeah, they'll come at us hard. Obviously, we had a successful showing here at home, but obviously, anytime you play on the road and a conference opponent, and I know they weren't particularly probably happy with how they played last time and performed, but I guess our girls should be just as fired up, and I think they will be. And I love this team. I love our players. I wouldn't trade them for anybody that's over there on Algona's bench. I love this group, and I'm excited to see what we do with the rest of the season.
Coach, talk about your player of the game.
We got Taylor Swin. Taylor Swin. Like I said. Puts it all out there all the time. Just an absolute bulldog of a basketball player, and great game tonight in terms of 14 points. And again, another player just really wanted this for them. Extremely proud of Taylor, though, brings it every single day. Incredible leader in our group, and Taylor's.
All right, Coach, we'll talk to you Thursday.
Thanks, Bobby.
All righty, Anna Burness with post-game comments. Taylor Schwen will slide in to give us some comments here before we let you go. And we talked with Coach about this being a youth night, and just talk about. Sounds like there are a lot of excited kids to get autographs and line up to meet you and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about that.
They were really excited. Even my little sister and all of her friends were super excited before the game. They just brought us all happiness just to see them all here to support us every game.
Well, talk about obviously a tough loss tonight. Of course, you got them on their home court. They got you here. But just talk about the reaction from you and your team after that tough loss tonight.
We all had it. We all wanted it. We all were dead set that we were going to win this. And we just all really wanted to work hard. We worked hard in practice. We worked hard before the game. We all knew what we needed to do, but we didn't execute as we wanted to.
Talk about, obviously, we're in that stretch here of 4 weeks before tournament time, and just talk about what in your mind you want to work on and what the team needs to work on.
I think I need to work on
not taking charges.
Yeah.
No. Not making charges.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding about that because I kidded you about that a week or so ago when we were talking off air. But You had a hot night from the floor. That was you had a nice shooting night from the floor. Yeah, I'm sure that's something you've been working on.
It was a lot of fun, yeah.
All right. We'll let you go. Thanks a lot for joining us. Congratulations on a good night. Taylor Schwen with comments. I'll take those. Thanks for joining us as she's our player of the game. As she had 14 points on the night, 5 field goals, 2 of those for 3, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Lions dropped the girls' game 46-41. And the Lions boys lead here at half, 40-29 in the boys' game. Second half starts the boys' game after this. You're listening to Lions basketball on KRIB. This has been the CLTEL Halftime Report brought to you by CLTEL. Internet for you in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire has been earning your trust one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Second half action underway here from the Lions Gymnasium as Algona with the basketball to start the third quarter of play. Lions up 40-29. Right quarter, Nathan Mansky will skip it back out top. And a shuffle step by Evanelli. It'll be out of bounds for Clear Lake. Gage Larson with 9 off the bench. 9 for Carson Reiser. 8 for Jackson McIntyre. 5 for Max Larson. 3 for Braden Watkins. 2 apiece Trevor Theobald, Luke Furman, and Kobe Ort. Dylan Plaguey playing and not scoring. And I believe that's the balance of the book for Clear Lake through the first half of play. McIntyre spins up the lane, kicks to the quarter right side. Here's a 3 on the way. No go. Banked it home. I thought that was going to be off the mark, but Foreman got a little kiss off the glass. For his first triple tonight, he's got 5, 43-35 the score. Nathan Mansky led the Bulldogs with 10 as a drive by Alley, and he gets taken out. We go the other way. A Reiser on the break, lay it up and good. 11 for a Reiser. Timeout, Algona, and they want to take a full timeout. We'll take it with 7:10 left here in the third. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard score says 43 for Clear Lake and 35 for Algona. Back after this here on KRIB.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
Algona spends their first time out. 45-29. As the pass on the right sideline, bounce pass for Mansky. Now the baseline left side for Eischen. Kicked out to the quarter. He's a 3 up and good for Jacob Burns. Burns with 8. And it's 45-32. With 6:50 to go here in the third. Theobald across the timeline at center court. Drifts off to the right. Picked up by Mansky. Larson out to set a pick. And a doorbell across to get to Furman. Now underneath. As the pass was a backdoor cut by Larson off that screen he set. And Larson gets the pass on the right side, layup up and in. 47-32. Larson was 7 on the night. Mansky to the free throw circle. Pass to the right side for Alley. He'll drive to the lane. His pass out, tip and control by Mansky. Mansky spins his way up the lane. And a jumper right in the middle of the lane, no good. Got his own rebound, puts it up and good. Mansky with 12. 47-34. 6:08 to go in the third quarter. Theobald with 3 fouls. Max Larson with 3 fouls. The foul trouble for Clear Lake as driving is Theobald up the left wing as he saw an opening, and he lays it up and good. Theobald's first field goal in the night. He's got 4. Clear Lake up by 15 now, 49-34. Campy on the right side, but 5:50 to go here in the third. Dribbled off his foot, laying it out of bounds. Levi Walker and Brooks Kuhlman back in for Algona to replace Burns and Albee. So the Lions keep nudging up that lead. Here to start the third quarter of play. Dribbling ahead is Theobald. He had a tip and controls it back. He plays it over the left side for Furman. Furman back out top for Max Larson. The right side for Theobald. Back out top for Reiser. Reiser up the right side of the key, and he got it blocked and a foul call. Algona's first team foul. Foul is on Campy. It's his 4th and the team's first. Reiser to the line where he's 1 for 1 on the night. Free throws up and good on the first. Campy out with those 4 fouls. Skylar Ostwald, a 6'3 senior, his first entry in the ball game tonight. Reiser's second free throws on the way up, and it's short. And the rebound controlled by Mansky for Algona. Mansky racing it ahead all the way up the lane. Bounce pass off left side, and Max Larson goes up for the block, but Brooks Kuhlman did not. And Max Larson is slow to get up because I think he just went tumbling pretty good. And he had to have come down on his head, I would think. Joe Bedford, the trainer, going to come out. Max shaking his head, indicating that he thinks he's okay. But anytime there's a situation like that where you hit your head on the floor, you definitely need to take the proper precautions. Larson, they've only got 3 on the board for him, so I must have miscounted a foul against someone else. Larson will be helped up to his feet. He's going to walk off on his own power. And into the lineup will come Gage Larson to replace him. So there was not a shot attempt on that play. It'll be out of bounds left baseline as Eischer will make the entry. A lob it out. The free throw line for Mansky. Tries to spin his way back up the lane. He gets cut off. And it's tipped away from behind by Reiser. Reiser on the break. Tries to go up, and he'll lay it up and good off the glass. Reiser with 14. 52 for Clear Lake, 34 for Algona. 5:10 left in the third. Front court, Ostwald plays it to the left side for Walker. Walker looks to drive down to the baseline left side. Kick back out for Kuhlman. Kuhlman tipped away almost by again by Reiser, but it handed off to Eischer. Eischer across right side for Ostwald. He'll play back on top. Reiser almost another steal, but now here's the steal tipped away by Furman and controlled by Reiser, but the pass up court is tipped away on the bounds in favor of Algona. Far end, the inbound for the Bulldogs. And Kuhlman will play into the front court right side for Walker, down to the corner for Ostwald. He tries to dribble through a double team and is passed back out. Telegraphed and stolen away by Reiser. He'll lay it off for, well, catching up with it was Furman. He'll play it back out. Here's Theobald, a 3, up and no good. And the rebound controlled by the Bulldogs by Kuhlman. Kuhlman ahead. He lost the handle. He was just out of control. McIntyre will pass it ahead to Reiser. Reiser plays it back, intended for McIntyre. It's stolen away by Walker. Kuhlman pushes it ahead to Eischer in the front court left side. Up the baseline he goes and kicks it to the right corner. Here's Kuhlman at 3. Up and in and out. No good. Rebound, Gage Larson for Clear Lake. Halfway through quarter number 3. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard says Clear Lake 52, Algona 34. Front court left side, McIntyre in for Gage Larson, back out. Here's a 3 from the top of the key, up and good for Luke Furman. Furman with his second triple of the quarter. And the Lion lead up to 21 at 55-34. Right side, Mansky back out, top it around to the left side for Walker. Walker, left wing three, he got it. And Algona will spend a timeout. 3:28 to go in the third. Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard, 55-37. We're back after this here on the KRIB.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close to home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
55-37, Clear Lake with the lead. 3:28 to go here in the third. Trying to have you along if you're listening on AM 1490 or 96.7 FM KRIB, watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube page, which if you want easy access through your computer or laptop, just head to KRIBAM.com and you can click straight through from that website. Line basketball after the Algona timeout. Watkins left wing. And he'll dump it to the post, and it's tipped around out of the hands of Gage Larson and controlled by Eischen. Take that back, Kuhlman for Algona. They're bringing it across the left side of the timeline and pass it to Eischen. Played to the left side back to Burns. Burns skips it across to Alley. Alley trying to dribble through the free throw circle, and he plays it back out. Here's Eischen at three, up and good from the right wing. Eichen's first three of the night. And it's 55-40. Line still up by 15. McIntyre front court, Plaguey, right quarter, dribbling through traffic back out to Theobald. Theobald between the rings, hands it off left side for Watkins, drives to the lane, lays it up and good. Watkins with 5, 57-40. 2:30 to go here in the third. Burns across the timeline. Dribbles toward the top of the key. Looks to hand it off, spins the pivot foot, plays over the right side for Eischen. Eischen down toward the quarter for Walker. Walker looks, cutting up is Kuhlman, and it's tipped away from behind as he was cutting up the key and got the pass. Out of bounds for Algona on the right baseline. Brick Thompson and Kobe Ort back in the lineup for Clear Lake to replace McIntyre and Gage Larson. Pass out from the baseline, out top to Burns. Burns drifts off to the right with a dribble down toward the quarter for Eischen. Eischen on a pass, cutting up the lane up and no good is Evan Alley on the layup. And the rebound controlled by the Lions. Theobald brings it coast to coast and a whistle and a foul on the floor is called. It's the second on Algona. And it's the second on Jackson Eischen. So to be on the bounds left baseline for Clear Lake. Lines up by 17. Biggest lead has been 21. Theobald into the left side for Plaguey. Across for Watkins, who spins the lane, kicks it back out. Theobald left wing three. No good, front iron. Rebound right baseline. Kobe Ort gets it. He'll turn it back and play to the free throw line for Theobald. Back out to the right side. Thompson, who steps to the lane. He got his pocket picked from behind by Kuhlman. Walker brings it up for Algona, but dribbled it off his leg and out of bounds. And it'll be Clear Lake basketball on the far end. 95 seconds to go here in the third. 57-40 the lead. The inbound to Theobald. Theobald up court across the timeline. And now dribbled up and Ort underneath on the right side. Plays it over the left side for Watkins. Play back out to Theobald on the left wing. He'll step back and pop a three up and no good. And the rebound right side controlled by Kuhlman for Algona. Plays it ahead. Left side, Burns tries to drive. A kicker to the quarter for Alley. Alley will step in for the quarter of the lane. And a scoop shot up no good. Rebound Watkins for Clear Lake. Watkins pushing it quickly to the right quarter. Plaguey thought about a three. He'll step in and kick it back out to Watkins. Watkins to Plaguey out top. Left side for Theobald. Inside for Ort. Left side post up and no good through a double team. Got his own rebound. Puts it up no good. Rebound third time is a try. Ort with 4. 59-40. Clear Lake with 50 seconds to go here in the third. Burns across the timeline left side. Looks to drive. Up the left wing. And a fadeaway 15-footer no good. Rebound an easy one for Theobald on the left side of the free throw line. He'll dribble through traffic all the way down, bounce pass off, and here's a shot up and no good for Drake Thompson. And he'll step to the line to shoot 2 on the foul. Brooks Coolman his third. And 2 shots to come here. Drake Thompson is 2 for 4 from the free throw line this year. The first one is up and no good. Reiser and Furman back in for Clear Lake. Out go Watkins and Theobald. Aiden Engel checks back in for Algona. All the substitutes back in for them. Just under 35 seconds left here in the third, so the shot clock will be off as the second one is up and good for Thompson. So Thompson 1 for 2 on the trip for his first point of the night at 60-40. Mansky across the timeline, hands it to Walker in the center court jump circle. Bounce pass to Mansky in the free throw line. He'll step into the lane. Jumper high up the glass, no good. Might have got partially blocked. And the rebound is a jump ball that goes in favor of Clear Lake. So the Lions will get a possession here with 20 seconds to go in the third. Out of bounds far end. Inbound Furman. Furman works it up to the timeline and across. Dribbles to the left side, circling around, and a foul called. It's Algona's 4th of the quarter with 8.3 seconds to go. Levi Walker's first. And out of bounds left sideline for Thompson. He will skip the pass. It's tipped away on the inbound. Walker will drive it home and lay it up and good. 7 for Walker. Here's Furman. A half-court shot is up and no good. We're at the end of 3 quarters of play. Clear Lake, another 20-point quarter. It's 60-42 here at the end of 3. The fourth quarter comes your way next as you're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB. You're watching live online on the KRIB Sports YouTube page.
CLTel Fiber Optic Network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTel is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
This is the fourth quarter here for the Lions Gymnasium. Glad to have you along here on KRIB and on the KRIB Sports YouTube page, which you can access at KRIBAM.com. Lions up 60-42, an 18-point advantage, and Algona with the basketball. Still trying to cut back into this Lion lead. Mansky tries to go up the key, got cut off, play back out to Walker. Walker drifts off the right side on top. Looks for a cutting Mansky, who lays it up and good. Mansky cut up the right wing, got the pass. 60-44. Lions push it in quickly. Pleggy left quarter 3. Book it. And a foul. So for the second time tonight, the Lions will shoot a 4-point play opportunity. Reiser had, well, I'm going to take that back. Let's see what the call is here. The Lions may get the three-pointer's good. The foul is on Aiden Engel. That is a rebounding foul. So this will not be a three-point play foul. It is a post-shot foul. So the basket's good by Pleggy, and the Lions get possession off the foul. 63-44. Furman can't get it in. 5 seconds to call. So Lions not able to take advantage of the situation there. But the Lions are up by almost 20. Now we've got a whistle. And Max Larson Well, the official checking to see if there was blood on him, but it's not the case. Official, anytime there's a question of seeing it, they do have to stop play. Isham across the timeline, picked up by Reiser. Pass to the right side for Mansky. Mansky, right wing, steps to the free throw circle. Back out to the right wing. Here's a three on the way. Up and no good for Walker. Whistle and a foul. The rebound will go against Algona. Team foul 2. Brooks Coolman, his 4th. Out of bounds for Clear Lake on the far end. McIntyre skips the inbound to Furman. Furman through center court. Down the lane, kicks to the corner. Plaguey will dribble on left side, plays it back out. Furman, left quarter 3 on the way. In and out, no good. The rebound is loose on the floor, and it's going to be out of bounds in favor of Algona, as I believe Mansky threw it off the body of Max Larson. Bulldog substitute. Langley can't be back in with 4 fouls. Jacob Burns back in the lineup as well.
And checking into the lineup, number 11,
Trevor Theobald back in for Clear Lake to replace Plaguey. Now going up court, Mansky across the timeline. Whistle. Well, the shot clock didn't get reset. It says 25. Till they'll put 30 up. Probably could have given Algona maybe a couple more seconds even, but the inbound will go to Isham. Isham to left quarter for Mansky. Mansky up the left baseline, gets cut off by a double team. He'll skip the pass back out to the top of the zone for Alley. Plays it across for Burns. He'll take a left wing 3. No good off the back iron. Rebound Mansky at the free throw line. Back out to Burns, who fakes a 3 and plays it over to Mansky on the left wing. Down the quarter, open, up for the 3, up and no good for Alley. Rebound right side, put up and good for Mansky. Mansky with 16 on 8 field goals of the night. 63-46, Clear Lake with the lead. On the drive on the other end from the left wing, no good, but the foul is called. And Luke Furman to the line to shoot a pair. Algona's 3rd team foul. It's the 3rd on Jackson Isham. Furman to the line, where he is 8 of 12 on the year. The Lions shooting their 19th and 20th free throw attempts of the night. First one is up and good. Kobe Wright back in for Clear Lake to replace Max Larson. 6:16 to go in the 4th. 64-46. Second one up. That is good. So Furman 2 for 2 on the trip. He's got 10. And Braden Watkins will check in for the Lions. Inbound Alley in the backcourt. He'll bring it up to the timeline and across. Right side, play to the corner and dump back in on a give and go. Alley up the right side of the lane, could not put it away, and the rebound controlled by Theobald. Theobald ahead for Reiser, who drives right wing, no good on the layup. The rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Clear Lake. Lines up by 17 with just over 6 minutes to go here in the ball game. Stay tuned after the game. Jeremy Hanley will join us, and we'll have a player of the game as well coming up here. Theobald on the right wing, bounce pass in for Ort on the right side of the key, hands it to McIntyre. Middle lane jumper got partially blocked, but into the hands of Ort, who makes the layup on the right side. Ort with 6, 67-46. With 5:40 to go here in the 4th. Baskey out of the right wing. Looks to back his way in, plays it back to Alley. Alley steps around the defender, kicks it back out. Mansky a 3, up and no good. Rebound left side of Reiser for Clear Lake. Reiser skips it ahead, but it's going to be intercepted by Mansky. Mansky will bring it up, straight up the lane, kicks to the corner. Here's a 3 on the way, up and in and out, no good for Campy. And the rebound controlled for McIntyre. A 3-on-2 the other way, and the long pass up and good from Carson Reiser to Braden Watkins on the left side layup. Watkins with 8, 69-46. So we work our way toward the 5-minute mark left here in the 4th, and the pass out of bounds on the left side of the front court for Algona. Out of bounds for the Lions. Levi Walker and Brooks Coolman check back in for the Bulldogs. And a timeout. A full one. I believe for Algona. Yes, it is. A full timeout with 5:04 to go 69-46, Clear Lake with the lead. Back after this here on KRIB.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
After the Algona timeout, Lions inbound. Bringing it into the front court, Theobald plays it to Reiser on the right wing. Dumped it in for Ort. He gets the pass after it's tipped away, and he makes the right side layup. Ort with 8. 69-46. So we wind down to 4:44 to go in the fourth, and a drive and a travel called on Brooks Kuhlman up the left side of the key. Be out of bounds for Clear Lake on the far end. Max Larson's night looks like he's done. He's going to the locker room for maybe some more treatment after getting spilled onto the floor. A steal, and they break up the floor, and the layup up and good for Landon Campy. Campy with 11, his first points of the second half. 71-48. Pass tipped away, but out of bounds. Mansky could not get it saved. Be out of bounds for Clear Lake on the right baseline. Theobald to make the entry, skips it back on top for Reiser. He'll take a long three. Short. Rebound, Mansky, middle of the lane. We go the other way with Algona. Mansky coast to coast. Turnaround shot from 12 on the right side of the key is up and good. Mansky with 18. 71-50. Clear Lake with a lead. Theobald up to the timeline and across. Plays it off to the right side for Watkins. Watkins gets tied up. Ort falling out of bounds. Plays it back inbounds to Theobald. Theobald now on the right side on top. Dribbles down the baseline. Plays it off. Watkins, left side of the key. Kicks it back out left quarter. Theobald, a three up and good. Theobald's first triple of the night. He's got 7. Clear Lake Bank of Trust scoreboard says 3:40 to go. 74-50. Clear Lake the lead. Front court Mansky. Plays it back out for Eischen. Eischen across, almost tipped away by Reiser, but controlled by Walker. Walker dribbles in, throws it up off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped to control in the hands of Watkins. Watkins quickly ahead, the pass tip, and into the hands of McIntyre it goes, and he'll throw one up, no good. Rebound, Reiser comes down, and he'll go straight to the hoop, up and good off the right side glass. Reiser with 16 to lead all Lions players. 78-50. So we wind down to 3 minutes to go. Eischen plays it out to Campy. Campy dribbles to the top of the key, hands it off to the right for Kuhlman. Played out to the right side. Eischen plays it in as Mansky cuts up from the top of the key through the lane, up and good for his 10th field goal of the night. He's got 20. 76-52. Clear Lake, 2:40 to go. On the other end, Watkins killing up the left wing, gets a pass, tipped away out of his hands, but gotten back by Ort. Now to the right wing, here's a 3 up and good for Trevor Theobald. Theobald back-to-back threes, he's got 10. That's 79-52. So wind down to 2:22 left in the fourth. Eischen front court, hands it off to Campy. Campy up the right side of the key. He'll drive and have it blocked away by Reiser. Goes out of bounds in favor of Algona. Nope, they're going to call this a foul. So 2 shots to come here. Fouls on Reiser. It's his second, team's first of the quarter. Campy to the line where he's 3 for 6 on the night. And Algona with their first free throw attempts here in the second half. First one's up and good. 12 on the night for Campy. Now substitutes come. Isaac Brownlee checks in for Clear Lake, as well as Matt and McIntyre. Keaton Jepson also in. Dylan Plaguey back into the lineup. Kobe Ort stays. Second free throw. Rattles around and falls for Campy. And he'll step aside and be replaced by Philip Meyer, a sophomore. 79-53. Plaguey across the timeline, plays it off left side for McIntyre. McIntyre into Orton, left side of the key, turn around, shot, and is blocked away. Or try to get it back, but he falls out of bounds. It'll be Algona basketball. Inbound, Logan Alt, also in the Algona lineup. Alt, Hayden Lobenthal, a sophomore. It's tipped away to the near sideline. Ort gets it, plays it ahead for Plaguey. A circle out back on the left side. Jorge Contreras also in the lineup for Algona. Matt McIntyre, top of the key with 100 seconds to go. He steps to the free throw line. The shot is up, no good. Rebound, Ort goes back up, no good. The foul's called. Team foul 4 on Algona. It's on Contreras. It's his first. Ort to the line where he is 3 for 6 for the year.
And the Lions, you two, the Lions.
9 different Lions have stepped to the free throw line, and Ort's first free throw hits the back iron and bounces up high and falls through the hoop. Jackson Jansen, a 6'2 freshman, checks in for the Bulldogs of Algona. I believe I've got all their substitutes that they've made. 80-54. Clear Lake with the lead with 95 seconds to go. Second one up for Ort. Off the back iron, no good. We've got a lane violation, and we're going to do one more as Algona violated the lane. Second free throw for Ort. I believe he'll get replaced if he makes the free throw. Back iron, no good. The rebound tip to the left side. Brownlee saves it from out of bounds. It's worked back around. McIntyre to Plaguey. Back to McIntyre. Inside for Ort, left side of the key. Into the key on the right side is Jepson, who drives. He got fouled. Team foul 5. And will shoot the bonus. Contreras with his second foul. Jepson to the line for his first free throws in a varsity uniform this year. Free throw up and no good on the first. Kobe Hunfield will check in. Hunfield, a 6'2 senior. 1:24 to go, 80-54 Clear Lake. Postgame comes up next. Second one, no good. Rebound left side, controlled by the Lions by Brownlee. He'll play it back out and around. It goes to Madden McIntyre, back out to Plaguey. Plaguey over to Madden McIntyre, drives. It'll lay it up right side, no good. Rebound, controlled by Jepson. He goes up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Algona this time by Hayden Lobenthal. Across the timeline for him. He'll skip the pass to the inside. It's stolen away by McIntyre. Bounce pass ahead, but a little bit of a trouble as Jepson finally gets the handle. And he got it back to Matt McIntyre. Can't make the runner, no good. Rebound saved from out of bounds by Hunfield into the hands of Jepson. We've got a foul on the floor, which will mean the bonus. Lobenthal his first. And Jepson back to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting 2 to the Lions, Keaton Jepson.
So the Lions will salvage the doubleheader here. The solid victory after a tough loss in the girls' game for Clear Lake. First one's up and good. We'll recap the girls' game as well. Jepson's first point of the night. 11 different Lions have scored. 53 seconds to go, 81-54. Second one is up and short. Rebound tipped out on the left side and finally controlled by the Bulldogs by Jackson Jansen. Jansen across the timeline, plays it to Contreras. Contreras to the top of the key. And he will walk after getting tied up a little bit between a couple of players on the right side. 3-second difference between the game and the shot clock here. So the Lions either can take a shot clock violation or make a play here. Matt McIntyre on top. He'll step up the key, kick it to the quarter for Plaguey. Plaguey back out for Brownlee. Brownlee looks, plays it across for McIntyre. Madden on the left side. Played in for Jepson. Jepson left side of the key, spins the move in the lane, up and good. With a hook shot for Jepson, his first bucket of the night. He's got 3, 83-54. Now Algona will bring it across the timeline, alt underneath the basket. Gets cut off. Play back out top, but time is out here in this one. Clear Lake 83. Algona 54 on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. Clear Lake outscores Algona 23-12 in the fourth quarter. Our post game is next. You're listening to Lions basketball here on KRIB, Mason City, Clear Lake. You're watching on the KRIB Sports YouTube page. You can find it through KRIBingham.com.
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
No matter what the season, weather is unpredictable in North Iowa and accidents are likely to happen. This is Emily Newell. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Collision repair work can be complex. You can trust the experts at Hawkeye Auto Body to repair your vehicle correctly and make sure your vehicle is completely safe before it's released back to you. We guarantee it. We're located on South Federal in Mason City, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutobody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient, windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Want simple, friendly, and local banking? Then choose Clear Lake Bank and Trust. With local people, top-notch customer service, and a wealth of expertise, Clear Lake Bank and Trust is ready and waiting to help you build a better financial future. Visit clearlakebank.bank today and be happier with your bank. Clear Lake Bank and Trust. Local ownership, local decision-making, and community reinvestment since 1934. Member FDIC.
The CLTEL fiber optic network delivers reliable, high-quality internet speeds that are perfect for streaming Clear Lake Lions sports. They're more than just an internet provider. CLTEL is a committed community partner. Internet for you right here in Clear Lake and Ventura.
Chances are you know someone who found their future at NIAC. With affordable tuition, close-to-home convenience, and programs that lead directly to great careers, your future starts here. Our advisors help you uncover scholarships, explore career paths, and even connect to jobs after graduation. Whatever you need, we have it. 8-week courses, certificates, degrees, in-person and online. And know that NIAC credits transfer seamlessly to 4-year colleges. When it comes to opportunity and possibility, your future is found at NIAC.
They do it all at D&D.
Signs, banners, display boards, vehicle graphics.
Real estate signs, promotional items, trophies, plaques.
Offset laser and screen printing, embroidery.
Posters, graphic design, and novelties.
From the shirt on your back to the sign on your door, D&D does it all and more.
Now available at D&D Outdoor Storage. Storage for your campers, trailers, and boats. Call for information. Call 641-423-9487.
They do it all at D&D.
Well, Clear Lake keeps their North Central Conference winning streak intact as they improve to an overall record of 8-0 and now 5-0 in the conference as they pick up a victory of 83-54 over Algona tonight. Algona led very early in the ball game, the first bucket or two of the ball game, but the Lions led 20-14 at the end of one. They led 40-24 at half, 60-42 at the end of three, and 83-54 the final score. Lions were, let's see, we've got 3 in double figures and 2 that were just outside of double figures with 9. Carson Reiser was 16 as he had 6 field goals, including 2 threes. It was 2 for 3 from the free throw line. It was 10 apiece for Trevor Theobald and Luke Furman as they had exact duplicate lines of 3 field goals, 2 of them for threes, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. It was 9 for Kobe Ort, 4 field goals and a free throw. Gage Larson had 9 off the bench with 3 field goals and 3 free throws. It was 8 for Jackson McIntyre. He was shut out the second half. Braden Watkins had 8 off the bench. Max Larson had 7 for the starter. 3 apiece for Dylan Pleggy and Keaton Jepson off the bench. 1 for Drake Thompson. Gilby Hunfield, Matt McIntyre, Isaac Brownlee all playing and not scoring at the end of the ball game for Clear Lake. For Algona, it looked like this. It was 20 for Nathan Mansky, so right at his average. 19.3 is what he averages per game. 10 field goals on the night. Landon Campy at 13. 8 for Jacob Burns, 7 for Levi Walker. It was 3 for Jackson Eishen, 2 for Brooks Coolman, and 1 for Evan Alley. And a number of players playing and not scoring. There he is. Jermaine Lee gets the headset on for post-game comments. And, Coach, just a fairly good, steady, solid victory for your ball club. And it's good to finally get that first game in 11 days underneath your underneath you.
I thought, obviously there was a little bit of sloppiness. A little bit at times, and then some of that was the way they play. They really get after you. They really pressure you. Force you to speed up, and I thought for a little bit we were kind of playing at their pace, doing some things that they wanted us to do. And, once we just settled down and just played, we were fine, and just got the ball inside, got the ball to where we wanted to get it, did the things that we wanted to do. We settled down, and I thought we did some good things.
Well, some good balanced scoring on the night. Of course, Carson Reiser is going to be the player of the game at 16, but Theobald and Furman with 10. Ort, and yet some guys come off the bench and have some good numbers as well. Some good, strong play off the bench tonight.
We did. I thought everybody that played contributed and did some good things. There was a couple things to clean up, but I thought for the most part everybody that got in there did some really good things and not only scored but defensively did for the most part what we did. We tried to work on a couple things tonight and try to get some things on tape so that we can learn from. But yeah, I thought we had some guys do some really good things.
And one of the players off the bench too, Ort, had 9 as we mentioned. Gage Larson also had 9. Those 2 guys had good, strong games off the bench.
They did. They keep improving. Coach Meyer does a tremendous job with those post guys, and they're listening. And they're improving. They're finishing at the basket. They're doing the things that we strive for them to do. And I thought that that's big. We've got I had a guy, whoever interviewed me today, and the first thing they said was, how do you replace Thomas? And I said, it's a collective effort. It's a team effort. And we feel we've got 3 bigs, that played some last year. The Larsons obviously played quite a bit, and Kobe, didn't play as much. But we feel that collectively between those 3, we can really do some good things and replace, some of that production and stuff. And I thought that these guys they're really buying into it, and they're really doing a good job of it, and that's going to be key going forward.
Well, you turn around, and now that game against Hampton Dumont Cal will be on Thursday night.
Yeah.
As that's been moved up a night, like a lot of the schools are doing with those Friday night games, if they can.
Yep.
Talk about what Hampton's going to bring to the table.
A lot of experience. I think they got 4 starters back. The fortunate part of having all these days of not doing anything is we just watch a lot of film. We've got scouting reports done for everybody in the next 3 weeks. But, they're going to, they're big. Obviously, the Har kid's a big boy. And, they they've got a lot of guys back from last year. So at the end of the day, we've got to worry about what we're going to do and, get better. And I have full confidence that we will.
And we talked about your player of the game in the pregame, and we'll talk about him here in the postgame as well. Carson Reiser had a good night.
Yeah, I thought, obviously set the tone with that 4-point play to start the game. And defensively, I thought he did a great job. Read some passes, got in the passing lane. Had a couple silly turnovers, but, sometimes you take the good with the bad, and he's trying to make plays and stuff. But I thought he got to the rack and finished. We talked about before the game how, we need him to be more dimensional, and I thought tonight he was. Probably a career high in 2-pointers made, which is good. But he continues to get better. Wants to do better. He's a pleaser. I mean, he wants to do whatever you want him to do and keep getting better, and we're going to need that. And he's a huge piece of what we do.
Coach, as always, we appreciate it. We'll see you Thursday.
Thank you.
Jeremy Ainley with post-game comments. Carson Reiser will slide in now as we wrap up things here from the gym tonight. And Carson, just talk about, like Coach said, not only did you have a good night on offense, but defensively as well, you had a good all-around night.
Yeah. Defense is one thing we strive off of. Our defense always gets our offense going, so that's always the main focus.
Was it good to finally get a game in after 11 days of not playing?
It was amazing. There's no better feeling than coming out here in front of our home fans.
Talk about, you guys are obviously going to have a big stretch of games here in the next couple of weeks, and sounds like the coaches are ready for it. Are the players ready for that kind of a grueling stretch?
Oh yeah, we're ready for anything. We all can handle anything. We motivate each other all the time. We get each other ready at practice, and we can do whatever we need to as a team.
And go Thursday, Saturday with Hampton, Dumont, Cal, and then you go down to the Gilbert tournament or the showcase, and should be a good couple of games for your club, I think.
Yeah, no matter whatever the team is, we all treat them the same, and we come in with the same mindset always.
All right, Carson, appreciate you coming up. Congratulations on a great night.
Thank you.
All righty, Carson Reiser, there you go. Congratulations on a great night. 16 points, including 6 field goals and a pair of free throws, including a 4-point play that started the night and really set the tone. Final score in the boys' game, 83-54. On the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard, we'll wrap up our night in Clear Lake after this here on KRIB.
Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics know that changing healthcare providers can feel overwhelming. That's why they developed the REDOC program, a free service that offers personalized support to make the transition simple and stress-free. Just fill out the submission form at iowaspecialtyhospital.com and they'll take care of the rest. Iowa Specialty Hospitals and Clinics, with the Mason City location opening in spring 2026, consistently exceeding your expectations.
Bank Iowa is open in Clear Lake. Bank Iowa brings a rich history of entrepreneurial spirit, community focus, and financial expertise to North Iowa. It's grown into one of Iowa's most successful family-owned banks. Each location offers the services of a large financial institution, but operates as a community bank where decisions are made locally. The local team at Bank Iowa is a proud supporter of the Clear Lake Lions. These student athletes exemplify hard work and dedication. Let's go Lions!
It doesn't matter what the weather's like right now. Your home can be at the right temperature with a new Bryant furnace or air conditioning system from Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning. Not only could you be comfortable temperature-wise, but you can save money with the efficiency of a new furnace or air conditioning system. Check out what Johnson Heating and Air Conditioning can offer you. Go to johnsonheatingandac.com. Johnson Heating and Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Hi, this is Brian McIntyre. Since 1992, Glenn's Tire has been earning your trust one vehicle at a time. You can rely on our experience, integrity, and fair prices. We are proud to be locally owned and operated and have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Glenn's Tire, Highway 18 West, Clear Lake. Go Lions.
This is Emily Knoll. Our family business, Hawkeye Auto Body, has been serving North Iowa for almost 50 years. Hawkeye Auto Body is famous for providing the extras that make your life easier. Extras like our convenient drive-through estimating bay. Our certified technicians have over 150 years experience in all types of collision repair. They always go the extra mile to ensure your family's safety. We value our customers and feel you deserve extraordinary service every time. Call, stop by, or visit us anytime at HawkeyeAutoBody.com.
Hi, it's Katie Showalter from Window World of Mason City. It's hard to believe, but we've been transforming homes like yours for 15 years. From ideas to installation, our Window World team has completed more than 7,000 projects with curb appeal enhancing, energy efficient windows, entry doors, and siding. Is your project next? Schedule your free in-home consultation at windowworldmc.com. That's windowworldmc.com.
Clear Lake 83 and 54 for Algona in the boys game tonight. Once again, Carson Reiser with 16. The Lions girls take their first conference loss of the year as Algona wins 46-41, and now Clear Lake and Algona tied for the North Central Conference lead. Taylor Schwen led the way with 14 for Clear Lake. Our next Lions broadcast comes your way on Thursday night, and once again the doubleheader between Clear Lake and Hampton scheduled for Friday due to the extreme cold weather in the forecast. That has been moved to Thursday night now. 6 o'clock with the girls' game. The boys' game follows. We'll be on the air at about 5:50 on Thursday night here on KRIB and on the KRIB Sports YouTube page. Of course, a reminder as well, on Saturday we'll have coverage of the North Central Conference Wrestling Tournament from Humboldt. Our coverage will start on the KRIB Sports YouTube page at 10 o'clock. We'll pick up coverage on the radio side with the placement round for the Lions wrestlers. Let's get our final scores tonight on the Clear Lake Bank and Trust scoreboard. In the girls' game, Algona 46 and Clear Lake 41. The boys' game, Clear Lake 83 and Algona 54. Bob Fisher, so long from the Lions Gymnasium in Clear Lake.
You've been listening to coverage of the Clear Lake Lions on AM 1490 and 96.7 FM KRIB and watching on KRIBAM.com. This Clear Lake Lions coverage was brought to you by CL North Iowa Area Community College, D&D Sales, Clear Lake Bank and Trust, Iowa Specialty Hospital, Johnson Heating and Air, Glenn's Tire, Bank Iowa, Hawkeye Auto Body, and Window World. Your home for the Clear Lake Lions all year long is KRIB and KRIBAM.com.